Happy New Year, you filthy animals! It is the new year. It is 2024. It is time to drink more beer. It is time to party. It is time to have fun with the Retro Renegades. And tonight we will be celebrating 2014 with two of the best games from 2014 on the Xbox. And those are Sunset Overdrive and Titanfall,
And Night
baby.
Trap.
Titanfall, I need to say that one. Yeah, it's Sunset.
Yes, Titanfall.
Now I had this big dream that I was actually going to play a PlayStation 3 game, or was it a PlayStation 4 game? The one with the werewolves. What's that game? It's got really good.
Oh, that's
good
the Order
graphics.
1886.
Yes, I was going to play the Order 1886. Unfortunately, I didn't have my PlayStation in my office anymore. And I said, oh, I'll just do a remote play of it. I tried to remote play, and it played like a slideshow. It was terrible. So I said, screw it, we'll do that some other time. We'll do it another week, or next time I bring my PlayStation in here, we'll do it then.
We'll figure it out.
Yobi's in the chat. What's going on, Yobi?
Yobi!
What's happening, brother?
Hello, brother.
Yobi
and Timmy.
Hey, man.
What's going on, guys? Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out with us on New Year's.
You put them together, you got Yimmy.
Yeah, exactly. We took
It's Yimmy.
We took 2 weeks off because that's how much time I get off from work. And I figured, you know what? I think I need a break. I need a break from everything. So that's why we did this. So sorry for you guys that all showed up on Tuesday nights going, where the fuck are the Renegades? Well,
all 1.5 of them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, Jay, we were just imagine we're just drinking too much beer, looking at women, playing our retro games. That's what
Ludes, drinking beer, doing coke. Yeah. But first of all, before we do anything, we have to start off the New Year's right.
Beer.
Yeah. I'll get mine in just a second.
That never gets old. Never.
Okay, I'm waiting for you, Jago.
It'll be a second. I'll let you know.
There, I played the Natty Daddy for you anyway.
Good. That way you don't have to play it when I do crack you. I just play beer.
I do got some sad news, guys. I cannot drink beer anymore because I'm on diet.
Because you're on a diet.
I'm on a diet too, Flemish, but I make an exception for Tuesdays.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with having a few beers on a Tuesday.
No.
Yeah, I'm too strict.
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd be cheating on that one. That their diet. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
You can take a lot of shit away from me, but don't take away my beer.
Luke King.
Well, me is my candy, but even candy is not allowed, so I'm candyless.
Anyway,
You've tried the no candy thing before. It lasted a week?
Yeah, but now it's a diet. I have to.
I'm surprised it lasted.
I have to do this. And hi, Paul.
What's going on,
Hi.
Paul? So you got your power back?
Yeah, I was out for about an hour and a half or so.
Well, that's good. I'm glad you're not flooding and there's no issues.
We're not. I don't know how Carlos doing down on that side of the state. Yeah, but most of the state was parts of it have been without power most of the day.
Yeah, he said there was a state of emergency.
Yeah, that line of storms came across the entire state, up and down the state. So
yeah, we're getting it too, Paul. It's been raining and windy and just nasty all day.
You know what? Nobody cares what you're getting. Okay, we're not talking about you. We're talking about Florida and. Yeah, no.
Well, we stopped talking about Florida. Now we're talking about North Carolina.
Nobody wants to talk about North Carolina. Well, even the Tar Heel fans are like, we don't give a fuck.
Yeah, we're getting. I don't know what it is. We're getting the same crap.
Yeah, it's working its way up. It's gonna work its way across the country. It's gonna suck a couple of days. We were up until about 40 minutes ago. We were under tornado watch and stuff too. So
we were too. Yep, we were too. Like 6 something.
Yep.
Okay, let me go grab some batteries.
Yeah, nothing.
I gotta go grab some batteries for my batteries die my controller before we start playing. But
On his controller. Yeah. Okay. We can go with that. Yeah.
Nothing like 60 some odd degrees in January.
No.
Ugh.
And then, for the hour and a half it was out, it's of course it's fucking Florida, so it's humid. All of a sudden you don't have
Yep.
AC, so it's
That sucks.
Yep. Oh, I've done that before. When I was in Houston after a hurricane, man, it was ugly. All I did was I would sleep, get up, go pee, make a sandwich, go back to bed, sleep. That's all I could do for like 2 days because it was just so uncomfortable. It was like, nope.
Yeah, you can't rest good when it's like that. I can't either. Anyway.
okay, so which one are we gonna start off with, guys? Are we gonna do Sunset first or Titanfall first?
The Titanfall.
Titanfall?
You could try. I would try
Oh.
Titanfall and see if you can even get into a match.
So you know what we'll do? We'll do the
I'm sure-
tutorial, and then we'll do like the single player little thing. That might get us through because you're right. Maybe the servers aren't even working. So,
Not-
so let's just do the whole tutorial. So
They should be, but I don't know how
Yeah.
many people are playing.
There are probably a lot of people that haven't.
They did some to Titanfall 2 servers, wasn't it? It wasn't the first one. So yeah, I don't know if that. Yeah, I don't know if
Yeah.
those, they just recently did something to one of the Titanfall.
Well, for
server.
Titanfall 2, I think they finally, because they were having issues with the servers for quite a while.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Because
that's
there's a
why-
group of us who used to always try to play every once in a while, and every time we tried to play, they weren't working right.
Really?
So
Me and Jago played Titanfall 2. I can't remember how long ago that was. Probably the middle of the summer. I can't remember. I can't remember it was being a bitch or not. I think we could only just play like. No, it was being a pain in the ass at first, and then it started kind of working better for us because we played some matches, right?
Yeah.
Against some other people and shit, I believe.
Yeah, I think a
That's such a good
community
game.
came out
Such
like
a
a long
good
time
game,
ago. I was
man.
there as well.
Who's talking?
yeah, who's got like a TV show on or something in the background?
I
Turn
don't
that
know.
shit
Yeah,
I
off.
even heard
phone.
brutality
It's like
earlier.
it's an echo of us. Like it's like us playing. but
Yeah,
it's
it was my
delayed.
phone. I had to turn it down.
I apologize for the dogs barking, but like I said, my friends showing up at the house. My dogs are gonna go crazy for a little while. Everything will be fine afterwards.
Why is this the beginning? Jesus, I ain't seen this in so
I
long.
know, and that's why I want to
forgot
play it
all
for people
about
that
it.
haven't seen it.
I forgot all about this. Man, this game was fucking badass for
Oh my
2014.
God,
Still
I
badass now.
loved this game so much.
Mm.
And
The
you know,
first
I
type
play with
of
one
it-
hand, and I actually was very competitive in this game.
Too bad Respawn dropped this franchise like a bad habit.
I know.
Was
I wonder
not
why they did
because
that.
they
Do you
were
think-
bought by
Do you
EA
think
though.
Respawn dropped it so they could continue doing Star Wars games?
Yeah, they probably got nudged that way by EA, and then they decided that free-to-play Apex crap Legends made too much money to really concentrate on Titanfall.
Yeah.
It'd be nice to get a Titanfall 3 though, but hopefully it'll have more of a single player
Yeah.
even than the second one did.
I agree.
The second, I still say to this day that the campaign in Titanfall 2 is one of the best shooter campaigns I've ever played in my life.
Well, what it was really is it was what they tried to do with Titanfall 1. It was basically the tutorial, but it had a story because it made you jump from type to type
Yeah,
to type for each
Yep,
for each
different
part.
types.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hopefully, what I'd like to see them do is look at what they did for what was that bot game that
Yeah.
From Software just came out that we
The Armored Core.
Armored Core. Look
Armored
at what Armored
Core,
Core
yeah.
did and do something like that with Titanfall. Yeah, it would be awesome.
Mhm.
I don't give a fuck if they give me a deal, call it a DLC, and give me the continuation of Jack and BT's story, man, because it left you on a cliffhanger, man. If you beat the story, you know it's ended on a cliffhanger.
I'm having a
Like all right.
on my console. What the hell's going on?
It could have been better. Yeah,
Let's find out what's going
could
on.
They
have
left
been
me
way
hanging.
better ending.
They leave you hanging. At this point, this game's 10 years old. They leave you hanging, and you don't know whether BT is alive or not. And that's some
Right.
bullshit. Because if you watch all the way through the credits, you see Jack's helmet sitting there right at the very end before the game starts over and goes back to the start screen or the menu screen. You see his helmet light up like BT is because I can't remember exactly. He gets like a chip or something from BT and he puts it in his like helmet or somewhere. I don't remember, but it's saying like
Well,
it's telling you
yeah.
that BT's still around or he's still alive.
Right.
Maybe. And
No,
we don't
no,
know.
that's basically that was his memory chip, so he
Right.
retains all the memories they had before. So he is
Right.
alive. He's just gonna be in different mech. That's all.
Yeah, but they haven't continued it. It's been what?
Dudes, I'm having
8
network,
years
I'm having
now?
some network issues. I'm having
What do you
network
mean?
issues, which doesn't make sense because I'm on my computer. My network's working, so I'm talking to you. But
It's probably the game saying, yeah, it's a game, something with the game or some shit.
Yeah, don't forget, Jay. This game was only online.
Right? Yeah, it might not.
Yeah.
You might not ever
That
get
was-
it to
that was the-
fucking
that-
do shit.
okay, I'm
Yeah.
gonna do the training.
That was the bad part about this game. That was the bad part. The only online.
Oh, in the
and those-
beginning,
That
when the
sucks.
game came
That
out.
sucks. We know Sunset Overdrive will have that problem. It'll be smooth. But yeah, that's yep. I'm sure it's the game because I mean, you know,
I'm just gonna look. I'm gonna go look at this.
you're not having problems like with anything else tonight.
No,
So
everything else seems to be working. So I don't know
Yeah.
what's going on. It's something's messed up. I don't know what it is, but we'll figure
Just
it
the
out.
game, Jay. Just the game.
Okay, let's get back to this. Here we go. So I gotta press X to exit the simulator. Or to enter the simulator.
Exciting.
Ooh, I got some fist bumps. Yoo-hoo. What's going on, Timmy? What's going on, General Spartan?
General Spartan.
yeah, what's up, Jim? What's up?
Yobi was here, but who knows now?
Yeah, Yobi, what's up, brother?
Reverse? No.
Visual calibration complete. Simulator initializing.
Yep. I really wish they would bring this game back, but I'm not holding my breath because it's been 8 years
Yeah.
and they're
That doesn't
always
mean
on
anything. That
Star
doesn't mean
Wars now.
anything. No, but okay, but hang on. They don't have the Star Wars license anymore. Remember, Star Wars has been parted out,
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
and also it's you know, and so EA doesn't hold that license anymore as far as that goes.
Closing doors by sprinting.
So
I wonder what fucking Respawn the studio is actually working on. Just Apex Legends?
I have a configuration.
I haven't heard anything. I actually haven't heard anything about what they're working on.
yeah, that's one of those things though where
That's fucking-
they're another one of those companies who manage to keep relatively quiet until they got something coming. So
Hey,
So
fuck
there
you.
is a
Fuck you,
rumor-
Axel.
What's Axel
There is a
saying?
rumor that
Fuck you, Axel.
I don't think
Fuck
he's
you.
saying anything. I think I think he just wants to fuck Axel, which is weird. But
Oh,
you know, whatever.
yeah.
We got the
Somebody
Joe-
want to get that
yeah.
super chat?
yeah. Jaco usually gets the super chats. Or,
yeah, Jaco.
Yeah. Shout out to the Iconic Video Games Podcast, or Axel 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 for the
That's
$5
right, yeah.
super chat. He said, "What's up, Renegades? I can hear that. That's New Year. Same piece of shit, Doggy Dog 420.
Wow.
What?
yeah. It's like it's fuck you, motherfucker. Man, no. Thank you for the $5. Thank you, brother.
That
So
boy's
I
mean.
That was mean, man. But he's just mad because on the Iconic Video Games podcast, he's gonna have to wear him a Steelers jersey
Oh,
or a
is that
Steelers
right?
shirt. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, he lost the bet. Yeah, because his Broncos really suck real bad, you know, and they couldn't even, you know,
Huh.
do better this year than the lowly Steelers. So now he gets to
thought-
wear
I
the
thought
shirt.
he'd cha-
so-
It
thought
could have
he
been
changed-
worse. He could have been a New England fan. I mean, shit.
Yeah. I
thought he had changed his handle.
I thought the Broncos were gonna they got on a roll, man. Like they got beat, like they gave up like 70 points like against the Dolphins, right? Like early in the season, I was like, "Geez, this team ain't gonna win a fuck game all year. I got this shit in the bag." And then the Steelers started sucking, and the Broncos had a resurgence. I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm gonna have to end up wearing that shirt and shit," And
Oh no.
it's but it came down. It came down to the last weekend. So
Yeah.
I don't want to have to wear a piece of shit.
Iconic video game says, LMAO love ya doggy.
That's what I call him anyway. I mean, he doesn't have to change.
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. We all know. Yeah, I love you, Axel. You're awesome, brother. I'm just shitting around. Yeah, it was a close bet though. Close bet.
This game had some
So-
of the
So
best
he's got to wear a hit.
parkour too.
It did.
What-
It did. Get
What I wanted to
game's
say,
awesome, man.
Jago, and the rest of the panel, there is apparently a rumor that the next game, that Lucasfilm, right? They're working on the Star Wars FPS game.
Okay.
I don't know what that means, but
Well, we know
Yeah.
they were working on a bounty hunter game. We don't have much information about it. Assuming it may even be an FPS game if you're a bounty hunter. I mean, for God's sake, But hopefully we'll get more, because there's actually, I believe, five Star Wars games that we know of that are in production right now. We don't have information on
Yeah.
all of them.
Damn, Disney
Yeah,
fucking.
true.
And I just want to Titanfall 3.
Games. Yeah,
Yep.
fuck.
I like Star Wars games, but I just want a Titanfall 3. Can I get
Too.
that?
Me too.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, some of us are loosely hoping that they're going to pull the old assets from 1313 because that game was almost completed when it got shelved. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go look it up on YouTube. And
I remember
That
hearing
is-
stories about it, but I didn't know much about the game.
that is a built
Yeah, I
to
heard
be
about it.
that is built to be a bounty hunter game actually.
Okay.
So
Oh,
But
maybe
it-
maybe they took that and they turned it into the Mandalorian game.
yeah, and because it takes place under the city of Coruscant, because if you know anything about the lore, Coruscant is actually one of those cities
where all
built
the
on
rich people
cities
live,
built
isn't it?
on cities. Well, it's basically every time something would happen, they would just build on top of the rubble. So they have this entire underground that's basically, they're not even near the surface of the planet when you see it in the movies and stuff. If you read the books, even what they're standing on is nowhere near the surface of the planet. Yeah.
I love croissants, like ham and cheese. Great, they're great. great.
Yeah, those are
That's
good.
delicious.
Coruscant, you idiot.
ham, egg, and cheese.
I had to.
Isn't that what those
I
rich
had
people wear
to.
on their head?
Yeah.
Yeah, yep.
By the way, if
Croissant?
any of you watched Thursdays of 4GQ TV or Friday on Wasted with Wise, I called this fucking Indiana Jones thing being shown off next week.
You called it?
I called it.
He did. He called. They
Ooh,
called up
do you
there.
have a
He
scoop
called
or
Machine Game.
something?
Yep. Yeah, I did. I said if we're gonna see anything, it's gonna be that.
Ooh, I
No,
would
because
Yeah,
love that.
I remember you. I remember you saying something about that, Paul. I do remember you saying you're speculating and saying that.
Yep, because I mean it's supposed to
What's
come
it
out.
go? It's
sooner than later.
it's dropping right now. It's
Yeah.
dropping today. It's ready. Surprise.
No, they're not gonna do that. It's not gonna be a shadow
yeah,
drop.
I think they
I
would
know.
do some build up with it, but it's definitely farther along than a lot of people would expect.
It's farther along than what everybody was thinking. Even I was thinking
Yeah.
if they're showing gameplay,
Oh, yeah, I
footage is
didn't-
what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I didn't think. Yeah, I didn't think it. I thought maybe.
And remember, it is a Bethesda studio, and they're very keen on you don't see anything till we're close to launch, just like they did with Starfield.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Oh yeah,
right.
that game's if they're showing that at this, then it's ready to come off the burner. Fucking.
yep, and it's probably not even going to take as long to cook as Starfield did for the last bits. You know,
Yeah.
Legendary Yabi
Yeah,
says,
so that's cool.
yep,
No,
the
good call. Good call on that,
1313
'cause
was
I didn't
based
think
on
it was-
Boba Fett.
I
Well,
thought we'd see something on
Legendary
in June at
Yabi
that
says,
show, but
Yep, the 1313 was based on Boba Fett.
Since that
Legendary Yabi
shit
says,
Wolfenstein game with
yep, the
BJ's daughter,
1313 was based on Boba Fett.
and that was what 2019 or something.
yeah, they have.
2018,
Nothing out,
somewhere
yeah,
around
for a
there.
while.
It's been a while.
So they're due a game, man. They're due a game.
Damn,
Like
has
soon.
it been that long since they've had a game? God.
Yeah, dude. That game with BJ's daughters. I don't remember what it was called. The Wolfenstein game. It was crap. But that was the last one they released, far as I know.
Last Colossus? Was that the last one?
Well, New Colossus was
New
crap.
Colossus,
I know that.
yeah, I didn't see like
Is
that.
it
New Colossus.
Was that it? Was that what it was called?
Yeah,
Yeah,
New
Colossus, yeah.
Colossus was not a good game. It
Right,
was.
yeah,
It was.
shit.
It was short. It really didn't have a good story.
So
it
that
really
was the
didn't-
last game they did?
I'm looking right now.
I'm looking at it. Wolfenstein Youngblood. That was 2019. That's the game I'm
Youngblood,
talking
yeah.
about. That
There you
game
go,
was crap.
yeah.
That's- Yeah, that game was shit. That's the one with BJ's daughters. I tried to like that game, I couldn't. But that game came out. I thought I was right. 2019.
Youngblood wasn't
So-
that good either.
No, that was shit, dude. I tried to like
A lot
that.
of
They-
people-
they-
But now
they-
this
people
year,
say that too.
They keep trying to tell a greater story with the whole Wolfenstein thing, and some of them really fall flat. I mean, you can only.
yeah, it was not good. But that was 2019, so this year's been what? That's 5 years.
Yeah, I mean,
5 years,
yeah,
whatever.
long time, yeah.
Well,
So
let's
Machine Games is due a game.
so but let's do what I always do. Let's call it 4 years because we're gonna blow off one whole year for this fucking 2020
Right,
is
right. But either way,
Yeah.
4 years, they're due a game soon.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yep.
it makes sense they're showing off because let's be honest, they knew about the Indiana Jones games way before we did, and we're working on it probably right after that.
Right.
So-
I did like Carlos'
I-
thing. Is it going to be like Is it going to be like the what's it going to be like? Is it going to be like what's her name? I'm like she's a ripoff of him. So I mean,
Yeah.
It
The
it could go
Terminator,
full
yeah,
circle
or-
here. It
or-
could go
yeah.
full circle at this point.
Yeah.
Now thinking about it and realizing that was 2019 their last game,
Yeah.
I could see Indiana Jones coming out this year.
Yeah.
Oh,
Maybe late
it's
this
definitely
year.
coming out this year if they're showing
Yeah.
this off here early now.
I'm thinking
crazy.
it's going to be
like-
another one of those Christmas this year things.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
Hope so.
All right, hey, that'll be a day one buy. Not playing Game Pass. I will buy that because I've been waiting for another good Indiana Jones game. It's been a long time.
it's going to be cool to see the gameplay. Like we'll know what it is, like next
Finally,
Thursday,
yeah.
yeah,
First-
we'll know.
we don't
Well,
even we,
more-
we don't even know if it's
The only thing
fourth
that'll
or
scare
first
me
or
off.
third.
The only thing that'll scare me off is if we get a close-up pan of what looks like Shia LaBeouf. I'll be like, nope.
Right, yeah.
I'm out.
Okay, yeah,
I'm
no
out.
sale. Yeah. Cancel the pre-order. Yeah. But yeah, at least
we
we
don't
don't know if
even know
it's
if
first
that-
or
if that
third.
game's
Yeah,
first
first
or
or third
third, right?
person. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
exactly,
know anything about it yet.
I'm guessing it's third with maybe an option at best. But
I'm
I
hoping
think it'd
it's
be
third because I want to
Yeah.
be able to see Indiana Jones. I want to be able
Yep.
to see his fedora, his whip,
Yeah.
his brown
Well,
nose
I
jacket.
want
all
them. I
that.
want them to do like they do in a lot of Bethesda games. They give you the option to switch from first to third.
Mhm.
That's fine. That's fine too.
That's
fine.
what I'm
Because-
saying too.
I'll
That's
play
Because
third, but-
sometimes I found for like looking for things, it's better for me to be able to switch to first person. So I get the body
Right.
out of the way, so I can really look at what I'm seeing.
Right. I agree.
Yeah, I don't honestly know because it does feel more awkward sometimes to be in like first person with like I don't know how they would do the whip stuff.
The whip, but yeah,
Well-
that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Well,
with the
no,
whip,
that's why you could
yeah.
switch to third. Well, I do it in some of their other
Mhm.
games all the time. If I'm looking for something, I'll switch to first so I can get a better idea of what I'm actually looking at.
Yeah, and that's what I was. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hoping it's third. Yeah, like with the option for first if you want it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool. Which I think that's what they'll figure something out for that. I think that's what they'll have.
Yep. And
I just hope when they release it or whatever we see is up to the standards that who made the last 3 Tomb Raider games. It's up to those standards or more because the Tomb Raider last 3
Crystal
Tomb Raider games were
Dynamics.
Crystal Dynamics. Yeah. Those last 3 Tomb Raider games are fucking legit, dude. They're really good.
yeah. Well, I'm hoping there's a little more accessibility than some of those last Tomb Raider games had. But yeah.
Well, of
sure.
course, of course.
yeah.
At least I'm saying quality wise, like story
Yeah.
wise.
Right. And that'd be cool if they do something like that. Yeah. do something like those games.
And I don't know if I want full open world, but I definitely would like a semi-open world. You know,
Yeah, open
If it
open
were-
region, open
Yeah.
region or some shit.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's fine if they don't. It ain't like full open world. I don't need
Right.
every game doesn't need to be full open world. I'm fine.
No.
I'm fine.
no,
with it not
because
being.
even if you go by the way the movies are built, he went from region to region, and once
Right.
he
Yeah.
was
So
in region,
that'd be
he's
perfect.
stuck
Then
in
yeah,
that area.
open
Yeah.
region game. Yeah, that'd be perfect for it. Then.
You know, he went to
Have little
So you
hub worlds you go to. that
Right,
you
and you could just
smaller ones?
you could go off the
Right.
beaten path a little bit and find some lore, some collectibles and shit like that. Just extra power ups and stuff.
We lost Paul. We lost
Oh,
Paul.
really?
Power went
He
out.
must have lost power. He must have lost power because he just jumped
But-
out all of a sudden.
But yeah, that would be cool
And
if it was not like
and
completely
Flemish.
open
We lost
world.
Flemish
Yeah.
too.
What the hell? Am I still here?
Flemish is gone too. Yeah,
Guys,
you're still here.
You get lucky enough to get rid of me, right?
No, Flemish and Paul, they disappeared at the same time.
What
I
the
think.
hell? That's crazy.
They must have had a date.
Yeah, it's date time.
Well, y'all have fun, guys. Tell us how it
Yeah,
was. What do
yeah.
next
You let
week?
us know. Yeah, let us know next week, and we'll talk about it.
Flemish is gonna go rolling on Paul's wheelchair. What we'll call it. Oh, there he's back.
It's over that.
done.
It's
He's
over that
back. He's
fast.
back.
It's over that fast.
Over
Wow.
that fast.
Woo.
I don't know what happened.
The hell happened
Whichever
there?
one of you kicked me out, you bunch of assholes. But
Yeah, I got kicked out as well. What the hell?
There's no kicking in this party.
And then I wanted
You know
to
what it
join.
was? It was
I needed a
Tharkus.
password.
Blame it on Tharkus. He kicked you out.
yeah, I can do that.
I got kicked out myself.
That's what you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah. 3 people got kicked out. I guess we were the lucky. We were the lucky 3.
They
Damn
got
you! It's your
password.
fault, Jago. It's always your fault.
Listen, guys. It is
Wasn't
not. It is not a flaw. It's a feature.
Right.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Must be
Yeah.
that Bell
That's-
Alliance
it's-
internet you got.
That's
That's
how
the
totally
accessibility,
random the show is.
Extra
You just,
accessibility.
that's how totally random the show is you'll just eventually get kicked out. Different panel members get kicked out for a few.
There's
What
yours
the hell
right
is
there.
that?
Oh, we can tell
Whoa.
Tharkus is here. There it is.
No. That's Jago. That's
Oh,
Jago.
is that Jago's helicopter? Is that
fucking-
Jago's helicopter?
Yes. Yeah, it sounded like
Sound like it. Like it.
old ass arcade game or something. Like
No,
Yeah,
we haven't heard Jago's helicopter in a while. He used to have them.
right, yeah. And then sometimes it sounded like Space Invaders.
Yeah,
No, yours revenge.
Internet. It's a storm. It's a storm.
yeah,
Oh,
it could
yeah.
be. Yeah.
Yeah, true that. Yeah.
Yep. I am working off T-Mobile cell phone internet over here, so you know tires must be blowing around or something. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
It could be. Is any of this
What are you
being-
playing, Jay? Is this the tutorial
This
still?
is the tutorial.
Damn, I forgot it was this
I
in
know
depth.
it's like they basically take you through every little thing and show you how to do it. Which I'm
Yep.
glad because I forget how to play this game.
Was in the
You're-
first
you-
one the parkour stuff
Yes.
that you had to do in the tutorial?
Yep.
Oh, because that was so cool.
Remember the bullets? You can grab the bullets.
You can
and-
tell. You can tell the game hasn't been updated though. They never updated this one at all.
No, they're probably done.
The game is still so fun.
Mess with this.
You never ever
Remember,
played this
they-
heavy,
they-
Tharkus? Titanfall?
What's that?
I'm asking Tharkus if you ever played Titanfall.
No, I never played that game.
This is a
Oh
fun
my
game.
God.
Like this is like I don't like Call of Duty, but I love Titanfall. And Titanfall is
I
like,
never get into
Yeah,
those
me-
kind of
me
games at
too.
all.
it's part Call of Duty
Me
and
too,
part
Jay.
Mech Warrior.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Yeah.
Though in 2, I prefer the modes where you play and you never step out of the mech. So,
Right. Yeah. Though. Last Titan standing.
right.
Titan Brawl. Titan Brawl. Titan Brawl.
Titan Brawl.
really?
Yeah. Yeah, where basically you never step out of the mech for those modes. You never have to worry about
Yeah.
you know running around and
just a
killing
mech.
to build up to get your mech. You just start in the mech and you.
It reminds me when I hear the name Titan Brawl. Reminds me of Rock'em Sock'em Robots. For some reason, I don't know. But yeah, it's one of my favorite modes too, Paul.
Back from the dead one says.
Well, just
Like
because
the-
Hey,
I'm not
everyone.
really good at the run around and shooting thing. We know that from experience.
Well, one of the modes I played the least was pilots only. I'm like, that's
I hated
freaking
that shit.
stupid. That's fucking
Every
stupid.
every time I was in a game and somebody would pick that, I'd be like, "This is not Call of Duty. Knock that shit off." You know?
Right? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, if you want to play Call of Duty, go play Call of Duty. The name's called Titanfall, not
Yep.
pilots only. Yeah, man, they done this franchise dirty by letting it sit on the shelf for 8 years now. Come on, man.
Yeah, I can't believe they let it sit that long, like with the popularity of it. right?
You realize how many IPs EA actually sits on? I mean, go through that
fuck
catalog
yeah.
that they own. They literally sit on hundreds of very popular IPs that they don't want to deal with.
Right,
Fucking
you know.
bullshit, man.
And-
Titanfall was one of the best
and-
ones they'd come out with in a long time, man. Of course, they're just gonna let it fucking
Jago
languish.
had some good points earlier about the Star Wars shit and fucking.
I mean, look at what they did. Look at what they did with Anthem. Yes, it didn't launch great, but they were working on 2. They were going
Right,
to correct the
yeah.
issues, and they just said,
Then
"Screw it."
they just scrapped it. Yep.
You love that
Yeah.
game, didn't you, Jacob?
Did you say they
Anthem?
were the ones that
Hell
did
yeah.
the Apex shit?
Anthem
Apex
was
Legends.
Anthem had a good core that if they would have done like they did with No Man's Sky and given it time to be built on and corrected, I think it would have been a great game.
Dude, I
It,
love
def-
that
it
game.
definitely had
I
the flight
love that.
mechanic. Definitely had the flight mechanics down. Shit.
The flight was amazing in Anthem,
Yeah.
man. The combat was good too. It's just the enemies were
Yeah.
repetitive as hell.
And the
You
whole
could tell-
fly
just
around,
love
fly
Iron
around
Man
and fetch shit.
Simulator.
Fly around and fetch shit. Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
Just
you
Iron
could
Man
tell they made that
Simulator was
game.
so cool.
Yep.
Shut.
You could tell they made that game very quickly. Like some of the stuff was fleshed out. Like the flying mechanics were top notch, the combat was top notch, but like some of the other stuff, like the environments look pretty good too. But the enemy
The
and
looting was
variety and some of
horrible.
the the loot was horrible, and I think that's what they ran out of time on. They tried to rush.
Yeah, not only that, like how they structured, like that you always need to go back to like a loading screen to basically get your loot. You
Right.
cannot get it instantly like they did in the E3 trailer that they did, like gameplay
Right.
trailer
Yeah.
of 8 minutes.
Oh, you
Where
mean
they
you,
just
you
put-
mean you mean the trailer when the devs found out what the game name was? 'Cause they didn't even, at that point they didn't even know it was called Anthem.
Axel wants to know what you're drinking.
You just had to have a puppy, didn't you?
What?
What?
What are you drinking, Graphic God?
Oh,
Somebody-
I'm drinking
What did he say?
Garrison. Oh shit.
Garrison bullshit? Is that
Oh
what it's called?
shit. Don't
Garrison?
you dare.
Oh, I thought it was bullshit. That's what you said.
Yeah,
What's-
Garrison is a local brewery.
Cyber Gunner back. What's good,
Yeah,
guys?
back in Cyber Gunner. Yeah, what's up, bros? What's going on? Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Hey, brothers.
Your pilot combat certification is complete.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck. I even thought back in the day, I was like, man, would be cool as hell if they combined, which I know they never would, but like they kind of combined Titanfall and Anthem together. It's like when you're in your Titan and it gets destroyed, you could get out. You could get out in your Javelin, and then if your Javelin got destroyed, you could run around as just a pilot. You know what I'm saying? Like 3 different layers or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like that'd be cool as shit.
It would be cool as shit.
Yo, brother, Fastback.
Yep.
What is up?
I think that'd be awesome, but what do I know?
Yeah.
I don't
But
make
Titan,
video
but
games.
Anthem was always third person, right? It wasn't first person. So,
Yeah, it was always third person.
but
yeah,
it would it'd be
always.
cool if they had the option to be third and first.
By the way, to update
Like-
your information, Machine Games also worked on Quake 2: Call of the Machine. That was last year. So
Oh yeah, say I didn't even pay that no mind. So yeah, I mean, but that wasn't like a what was it, a remaster or something?
I don't know, but it came out for all the consoles, and then after they did Youngblood, they did Cyber Pilot as well, which was for PlayStation 4 and Windows. So
I fucking haven't even heard of that game.
me neither. And the untitled Indiana Jones games is GBA, but it'll be announced next week. So there you go. And apparently they're working on Wolfenstein 3 as well. So
Good. Because they kind of left that. They left that
oh,
story.
Copilot was a
in
virtual reality game, and it was
Oh.
released in 2019.
Speaking of virtual reality, I am getting my Quest 3 tomorrow.
Ooh.
I'm so excited. So I've been saving my gift cards from Christmas, and I did a couple little jobs over Christmas. I had enough money to buy it.
Oh, Jade's been working the corner.
I've been putting my leg out. I've been actually shaving my legs.
Good thing you got the money out there before the snow really settled in, huh? Yeah.
Honestly, tomorrow we're supposed to get a bunch of freaking rain and snow. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's the worst because then it freezes and it's just ice.
Jay, I'm gonna tell you, try to do an attrition match. That was always one of the most popular matches. Is the normal standard attrition, where you're more likely to find a match.
Where is the where's the tutorial at? Or like the single player mode?
There is no single player. Everything's online.
No, but there was a single player, but it was online. But
that was only for 2. That was only for 2.
No, that was only tutorial. You just did it.
Yeah,
that's all you get to play.
That was the whole thing about
You
1.
played
That was the worst thing about 1. Is everybody said there was no single player.
Yay, Jay beat the game.
There was nothing to do than multiplayer, and in the beginning when the game launched, no one could play.
Well, to be fair, to be technical, there was a single player type campaign, but it was always.
I know it was online, but I can't even play that. Did it even go again? What the hell is going on with everybody? Getting kicked out. Yes, everybody's getting kicked out. Are you,
What the hell, man?
yeah, what the hell is going on, guys?
I got booted again.
Everybody's getting booted for some reason. Like I'm here talking, and then all I hear is pew 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 pew. People like leaving the chat.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I hope this.
Can you hear me?
I hope this isn't me.
Yep, we can hear you.
That's that Bell Alliance internet you got.
It might be. I might have to switch to Eastland. Actually, you know what? I want to get that new box. They have a brand new box that I want to get. It's the white one, and apparently it's like even better and it's faster. Duncan got.
Oh,
it.
you're saying white? You're saying white is better? That's racist. I'm just.
All I know is that all the other boxes they provided for years were black. This one's white. That's all I know.
Wow.
All I'm saying.
So we just randomly get kicked out of here now. It's like every
Yeah,
20
like a
minutes it
mini
just
game.
randomly kicks
You know,
people out.
and we can't even blame YouTube or anything like that. It's not them. It's
No,
actually,
it's this. Yeah.
it's Meat Hour. I think
There's something going on. I don't know what it is.
Someone's saying foul language and we're getting kicked out.
But with all the storms going through, it could be depending on where their servers are, where their connections go through. Yeah.
Just let us know in the chat
Well-
if the connection stayed clean the whole time. I'm hoping it's.
This show does not stay clean the whole time. If
Well,
you think that,
you know,
you haven't paid attention. Yeah.
So I think it's because we didn't pay for the
The
DLC.
bell tolled for assist time, Jago.
Yeah.
So
They got
Jago,
kicked.
Jago, just to let you know, I'm clicking on every multiplayer. It says 0 players worldwide on every mode.
Yeah, because the servers are down, Jay. They closed the servers.
Did you
Oh,
click
it was.
campaign? You click on campaign?
Here we go. Let's do campaign. I didn't even realize that was there.
That was. Yeah.
I thought it was supposed to be bigger on
said
the main page.
I said that, but I didn't realize I had been kicked out already. I said click on campaigns, the third one down. And I looked. I was like, fuck.
Okay.
Thought you could play pods though. Against
Look,
someone.
It won't allow me to join because there's no one else to play with.
Yeah, there's no servers up there for you to join. Basically,
Yeah.
Hold on,
Any
let
of
me-
you guys have Titanfall on your Xboxes? Turn it on.
no.
Then I'll have two
I
more
don't-
people
I
up there.
I don't have it installed.
Oh,
I don't even know if I have Titanfall 1 available to me.
I do, but it's
When
on
I had
disc.
it, I had it on
haven't-
disc. Yeah, when I had it on disc.
And I don't know where my disc is. Right, I know I still have it, but I don't know where it's at in one of these damn boxes upstairs.
I got 48,000 points to use. I'm gonna buy a Titan pack.
Yeah. Guess we'll get something.
Yes, buy it. Why
Are
not?
you telling me they turned the servers off for this fucking game?
Yep.
Right, I think they did.
They might have. I mean, the game's pretty old, dude. And if it
Oh
wasn't getting
yeah,
new-
yeah, it doesn't surprise me. Yeah, we're like I said, we're having trouble with the Titanfall 2 when we were playing it, and then like it seemed like they updated the fucking servers or some shit like 3 weeks later after we were playing it or some shit. So at least they did that, or updated servers. They did something. They did something to make it work better. Whatever.
I was hoping to play a little more of this, but I guess I'm gonna have to move on.
Just like Mortal Kombat 10, me and Jacob try to play that, and it just
Oh really?
you can't get a fucking match in that anymore either.
Well, no, because everybody's moved on to Mortal Kombat X.
Right? Yeah. So even even if you're gonna play something older, I guess you just play 11 or some shit.
Right.
But
This is the problem with the only online games. If you bought Titanfall 1, it's pretty much a goddamn coaster now.
Well, yeah.
So,
That's what's
do
going to
have
happen
news.
with multiplayer games as they age out. People stop
Yeah.
playing them.
Is somebody having a fight?
can't-
Yeah, my dogs are.
I can't find any information that the servers are down, but they are delisted from the stores. You can't buy it anymore.
I'm seeing something about there's one server on for PC for Titanfall.
Really? Well, that
Yeah.
blows. I'm
One-
sorry, everyone. I wanted to really show you guys how the game plays, but I guess I can't.
Well, I
One
guess
server
we'll go
left
to the other
online
game.
for PC. So if there's one server left online for PC, I can't imagine there ain't about one left online for console.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh,
I guess
wow.
we're moving on to Sunset Overdrive.
That blows, man. I
Yay.
used to enjoy Titanfall. Fuck, I played that shit for like 9 months straight, man.
Yeah, I played it so
That's
much.
about
I
the-
love that game so much. How many times did you
I
regen?
regened it every 10 times, as much as you could. Yep. I'm serious. That's about all I played for like 9 months, dude. I loved that game so much.
Sunset Overdrive.
I mean,
Did you
after
guys
like
ever do
that
the
long.
Did you guys ever do the multiplayer on Sunset Overdrive?
No, I never did.
Yeah, there is multiplayer.
And I take that back. I did, but it was after I beat the game, and at that point, I had already seen the story and experienced everything, and I was kind of like, eh.
Oh, I do have
I've had-
Titanfall available for download. Imagine that.
Nice.
I'm gonna start a new game on this so that people can see this from the beginning.
And this is
Titanfall
not
Steam.
always online.
No,
So we should have no problem.
This game will be cool. Yeah, this game will be all right. Right, figure.
The only reason I own this game is because Xbox gave it to me for Christmas of like 2015 or 14 or something after it came out. I bought
That's
it,
on
beat it,
Game
and got
Pass,
rid of
man.
it, and then they gave it to me. Well, yeah, I own it because Xbox gave it to me for Christmas or something one year. I was like, holy shit.
Right, yeah, I got it for some reason, some shit like that too. Like,
How do I exit? Options.
I really need to go back and play this game again because it was really good.
It was one of my favorite games that came out like early on.
I can't believe this game is 10
And
years
I
old
played
now.
all the DLC and everything.
I got disappointed, buddy, but I only gave the hour actually an hour. The game.
What?
What? You only
Yep.
played an hour?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna question people's likes because I mean everyone has their own taste, but
Different,
you
yeah.
actually didn't like the game. Like, I don't know. Just to me, it's
What?
like,
This is Sunset Overdrive, right?
yeah, this
Yeah.
was just
Well,
a
it's
fun game.
So for me, not that I didn't like it, it was just because it wasn't accessible enough for me. So,
Right.
and back when it came out, they didn't give a shit about accessibility so much.
No, they said handicapped people, F you.
Yep, unless you need subtitles, we'll give you subtitles, but fuck you otherwise.
Subtitles. Yeah.
And they'll give you colorblind mode.
Colorblind, yeah.
Screw them colorblind people.
Lol.
Mm.
No, it was. I was really. I mean, I wasn't expecting much out of this game, but I was really blown away how much I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And it's the only time Insomniac ever made a game for Xbox, ain't it? Ain't it the only one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they got bought by PlayStation.
PlayStation. Yeah, but they had before the Sunset Overdrive, they had always been making games for PlayStation before that as well. So like this was just like a fluke thing.
I don't know how to restart this game. I'm trying to restart it from the beginning, but it doesn't seem to want me to do it.
Yeah.
Microsoft must have fucking shoved a big parked a truckload of money in front of their studio and said, "Make a game for us."
Right. Yeah. Yeah. They probably did.
And Thurkus, I'm assuming you've never played this game either. But the whole premise behind this game is that there's a company that makes energy drinks, and the energy drinks turned everyone into these crazy creatures. I mean, they're not zombies, but they're like zombies.
No, I never played the game.
And you basically can parkour and change. You have like 1,000 different crazy weapons. I don't know. It's just fun. It's a lot of jumping and bouncing and climbing walls and upgrading your weapons and blowing up shit. I remember when I was
bunch of stuff that cripples can do. So I'm just saying, you know.
But I just remember.
Super Boogeyman, what's up?
Oh, Boogie, what's happening, Boogie?
Yeah, Boogie, what's
Super
good?
2? Or the network.
Super, yeah.
The network. That's
yeah, Super, yeah.
He's formerly known as Super.
Yep.
Yeah,
So-
the artist formerly known as.
Yeah. So basically, Insomniac developed it, but the publisher was Microsoft. So
Right.
Right.
Yeah. So if they published it, that doesn't mean that they own the IP, does it?
they might actually, if they depends on how the contract was written up back then.
Right.
Right. Yeah. True.
Well, was it not that PlayStation could make Sunset Overdrive?
That was my question. Like,
True.
was there ever
Yeah.
talk about that?
Yeah, because they basically, I think at some point it was on the forums of PlayStation or something,
Really?
that they were like, there was a huge debate because they want to make the second game.
Right.
It looks like what I'm reading. Sony owns Sunset Overdrive.
Yeah, I remember that correctly.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Yeah. They do.
I want to restart this whole game.
Yeah, the studio partnered with the Microsoft Studios, which helped fund the game and allowed Insomniac to keep the rights to the franchise. So Insomniac owns the franchise, which means now Sony owns it.
Yeah, but they don't want
They
to,
own
for whatever reason, they don't want to do anything with it. But you know,
Oh, of course not, because it was an Xbox game. They think I want an Xbox stank on PlayStation.
so
Did
apparently,
Insomniac-
I'm reading it right here, right now. It was greenlit. They started developing it before they had a publisher, and then they shopped it
Right.
around. So then they traveled to Microsoft and said, "Hey, you know,
Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah.
We need some money. Can you give us some money? We'll put it on your system.
Did
They
they
said, sure.
did they make a game for the 3DO? Were they
Who? Insomniac?
Insomniac? Did they make a game?
Yeah,
for
I
the-
think they did. Pretty
I
sure.
know Naughty Dog did too, right? Like Naughty Dog did.
Oh yeah, that was Way of the Warrior, the fighting game.
Way of the Warrior. I was trying to think of the fight game. Yeah. So maybe Insomniac didn't, but it seemed like they made something for it too. I know they go way back. Like,
Oh yeah, they do.
hell, they probably made Spyro fucking around.
well,
even that
Insomniac
time,
goes
too.
back to 1994." So,
Yeah.
and they
Okay,
made
yeah.
Spyro in 1996 and 2000.
Okay. All right.
Ratchet and Clank after that. Then they switched to PlayStation 3 era. So there you go.
I would say there is huge speculation that there's a new Spyro game in the works as well,
All right.
like a reboot of this franchise.
Yeah, they may as well do that. I mean, if you paid all that money, you may as well use that.
I
Use
think
that
they
at
should
the
make a
time.
new Spyro game and put Titans in it.
All right.
Yeah.
Put Titans in it.
I I'm just trying to get my Titanfall 3. That's okay.
Jago, get
Get
over it.
K1LL3R Scorp 10N says. Long time no see, Renegades, what's up?
Yeah, I
So,
agree with you,
as
sir.
according to this,
Scorpion.
Insomniac had exclusively developed for PlayStation up
The
until
network
2010
says,
when
Way
they
of the
created a
Warrior,
partnership with
best
EA.
soundtrack
So,
ever.
With
Yep.
EA, okay.
Yeah, because I knew before they made Sunset Overdrive, they only
Right.
made games with PlayStation. I knew that.
Right.
So they never made a 3DO
so
game.
the-
Okay. All right. Okay.
So it was weird. That's why it was weird as shit to me seeing Insomniac making a game for Xbox back then. I was like, what the fuck? I didn't know about the EA thing though. That's how that happened.
No, I didn't know about the EA thing either. No. So they must have went with EA for a couple 3 years, and then Microsoft said, "Hey, why don't you make they're probably a free agent again or some shit." And they're like, "Hey, why don't you? We'll give you some money, like Jacob said,
Right.
give you the cash bag, and fucking
Right.
make."
Well, the first 360 game was Fuse. The first 360 game that they made was Fuse in 2013.
Killer Scorpion, what's good, brother? Long time no see.
Right.
I agree
yeah,
with you,
for
Super.
sure.
I agree with
And
you,
then-
Super. Way of the Warrior is the best soundtrack because it's White Zombie. Yes, sir.
Right. Yeah. Way of Warrior is awesome. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Had to get something good out of that $700 overpriced 3DO. Way of the Warrior is cool.
It was janky. It was cool for its time, but it was janky and the controls.
It was janky, but it was cool. The music.
The
helped-
soundtrack-
music
the
helped it out,
soundtrack
Yeah.
soundtrack was awesome, and if you could pull off the moves, it was a okay fighting game.
I just
The controller,
like,
the
I
3DO,
like fighters.
the 3DO controller was kind of shit though. So
It was
that
a
another
step
problem.
back at that point in time, man. Like, why are you giving us 3 face buttons when even like the Genesis had
Right.
moved on, like, and had a 6 button, like, and then the Saturn and
Right.
shit. Like, I mean, come
Right.
on, dude. Like, what are you
Yeah.
doing? The 2 shoulder
Well,
buttons weren't suffice at
there's-
that point in time.
That's probably one of the reasons why it didn't continue.
Yeah. Go.
No, that was one of the worst. That was one of the worst failures at consoles I bought.
Stop.
Fucking-
Yep.
Was that thing didn't last? It didn't make games for very long for that at all. It didn't seem like.
Nah, it didn't last very long.
I don't even understand. Like, why was it so expensive? Like, why was it $700? Like, what was?
It was like the most like I think at the time it was like the first 32-bit console, and what the chipset that was in it was pretty damn good. So it was. I think it was pretty sure it was more. It was more advanced than the PlayStation 1. So I mean, it was. I mean, what you were paying for was pretty good. So I mean, that's one reason. And like I said, I think it was one of the first 32-bit consoles. So
Right, maybe
I mean, that's the reason why it was $700.
Yeah, you're right. And I'll tell you what, when you played Road and Track Presents the Need for Speed on the 3DO, it blew away the PlayStation version. So yeah, I guess that was worth.
Yeah, I
the
mean,
extra.
if you look
That
at
was worth the
the
money.
few games that were on the 3DO and the PlayStation, like the same game, but you look at the version, the 3DO version was always better.
Man, did you ever play that Need for Speed on there on the 3DO?
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
dude, it was
real
so
good.
fucking good. Like for then, like it was such a good racing game then.
The first 32-bit console was the Sega Saturn, by the way.
Yeah,
Right,
But
yeah.
but I said one of the first, but the 3DO blew it out of the water. I mean, I'll be honest, I had a Sega Saturn, it blew it out of the fucking water. I was kind of impressed with the Saturn, but when I got a 3DO, I was like, holy fuck, this is way better.
The only thing that 3DO didn't do, like if you had like fighting games and shit, it didn't have like multi-scrolling backgrounds. It was weird.
No,
like,
it didn't.
It was weird. Like, what the fuck did you? Who missed the boat on that when they made the system? Like, it was weird. Like, if you did a fighting game, it was like a painting, and you're fighting in front of a painting that kind of.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, even the Super Nintendo had that. Like,
that allowed them to put their resources into the models and stuff.
Right.
Right. Yeah. But it's just, man, that's the only bummer about that system. Because the fighting games look so good, but the backgrounds didn't scroll. They didn't 3D scroll. And I was like, fuck. So I just kind of took the So damn,
The
dude, I
3,
paid
the
this
3DO
much, I
only
wouldn't-
the 3DO lasted less than 4 years, so that's good.
Oh, it lasted 4
Yeah.
years. Damn, I didn't even.
Well,
I guess
93 to 97 is the lifespan that they give it, but yeah, it was probably dead before that. So
93.
Yeah,
Damn,
I
okay.
got it. I got it. I see. When did I get? How old was I? Say 93. That would have been 16. Yeah, that was about the time I got it. I think I was maybe 17 when I got it because I didn't get it right away.
I would have got it the first Christmas that it came out, like around that time. I know I got it, like because it came out in the fall, like or something. It seemed like.
well, yeah, it came. North American release was October 93.
Right. Okay. Oh, damn. Damn. I would have never guessed 93. Damn.
Yeah,
seemed
I
like
would have
you
got
were-
it. I would
see-
have got it in 94 then. like on
Maybe
my
I
birthday.
would have. When I got it, it came with like a bunch of games and shit. It was crazy, like how many games it came with. Like it came as like some twisted or something. Fucking
Twisted. Fuck yeah, dude.
Game show
That was
game.
a great
yeah.
game.
Yeah,
it was a great
and it
game.
came with like
With a whopping 2 megabytes
Crash
of
and
RAM.
Burn.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Crash and Burn, I think, were a racing game. I think it came with that.
The highest selling game was Gex. Yeah, over 1
Gex,
million.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Over
Crystal
1 million.
Dynamics.
Played that
Yeah, I love
a
it.
months ago.
That was a Crystal Dynamics game, right?
Yes.
Over
Right.
1 million sold. Over 2 million units of the thing were sold. So half of the
Right.
players bought Gex. Basically,
Yeah.
is what
So
it
they
is.
had Crystal Dynamics doing games for them. They had Naughty Dog. You know, they had
Yep.
they had the makings of something
They had
there back then.
support.
Yeah.
The reason why they failed is because the console, they never dropped the price of the console really, and too
No, and
goddamn
it was so expensive. Like that's what I'm saying. Like when I was playing fighting games like Samurai Showdown and Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo and shit on there, and in the background it's just goes like, fuck, it's like this isn't even arcade perfect. Like this is more expensive than a fucking Neo Geo that gives you.
Well, and
arcade
Sony had already started development on their own console, so they
Yep.
turned away 3DO. So
Yep.
Right, yeah.
People started, of course, going towards the, Sony, oh, this is going to be something, I'm sure. And Sony was putting out a lot of money. And
well, and
3DO
for
was-
yes,
Yeah, they had to
90,
advertise
90,
that
93
year,
by
yeah.
93, I was well into my 20s. I'll just leave it at that and say that there was no way in hell I was spending $700 for a console. No,
No,
Yeah.
I was the same way. I was in college. I couldn't afford that.
yeah. I mean, theoretically, I could
brother?
have probably afforded it, but I wasn't. No way.
Did you guys?
Our
see,
Rob, what's good, brother?
Did you guys?
Rob.
What's going on, Rob? Did you guys see that? There's a new manufacturer. There's a company that's now making a handheld Sega Genesis.
Yeah,
I
it's called the
know.
Nomad.
Handheld
You're about 25 years too late, Jay.
I
It's
know.
called
I'm
the
not talking about the
Nomad.
Nomad. I'm talking about this is
Game
brand new.
Gear? Was that a Game Gear? You know, didn't
No,
they have?
This is
did they have
brand
one?
new. I'm actually here. I'm gonna fuck you guys.
Is it one of those mini ones with with a lot of games pre-installed?
No,
basically?
you put your own cartridges in it.
Wow.
I know you guys are gonna think this is a Nomad, but it's not. It's got way better battery life, and the best thing about it is you can connect it to a television, play on your television,
Yeah.
and you can connect 2 more controllers to it.
It isn't called the Sega Genesis Damon, is it? Just Nomad backwards.
No.
You get a Chinese knockoff, Jay. Come on.
Well,
Hold on.
and
I'm
you know,
gonna-
it wasn't
I'm
hard
gonna
to.
I'm gonna show them.
It wasn't hard to improve on the battery life. It lasts longer than 5 minutes.
I gotta
you
put,
know,
I
you-
gotta put this on the
Fuck,
screen.
dude. Damn, the Nomad would eat like what was it, 6 or 8 double
Yeah.
A's in like 10 minutes.
yeah.
I know. It was
I'm
really
like,
bad.
holy fuck. I hooked it up to my parents' power grid at the house, and the fucking breaker stripped. It's like, holy shit.
Yeah, it was on the
That was
Verge.
That was a battery hog. That's for
Yeah.
damn.
It's like when Chevy Chase turned on the lights in fucking Christmas
this up on the
Vacation.
Yeah. Now we know what blew 3 Mile Island. Somebody plugged in a Nomad.
Yeah. Now we know what happened at
Yeah.
Chernobyl. It's
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, I just put it in the chat. I'm gonna bring it up on the screen so everyone can see this. It's pretty
Yeah,
damn
bring
cool.
it up
I'm
on the
pretty
screen,
impressed with
Jay.
it. I actually want to get one of these if I can. But then that means I have to go buy a bunch of cartridges too.
See, it's got the one problem that I have with a lot of these, where everything's on the right hand side except for the one little wheel on the left hand side, which will probably be a pain for me to try to do anything with. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so let me just fix this.
I'm gonna
So
be
this
honest.
is- that's cool.
I'm gonna
That's
be
pretty
honest,
cool.
and I know Doggy will agree with me. I give two shits about any handheld. I don't care about the
Right.
the
The only handheld
ROG
I care about.
Ally, the Steam
Mm.
Deck. Is the one guy gave me.
Yeah, is the original handheld right here, baby. That's the only handheld I care
I
about.
don't want to
That-
see your original handheld. You leave
No,
that
no,
out.
you
of it.
yeah. It's, well, yeah.
Pictures are on the way, Paul.
Yeah.
Pictures are on the way.
No, and by the way, for those who may not have been
Wait,
paying
I just got
attention,
blocked.
CES did start today, the Consumer Electronics Show.
Huh?
I heard
That's why we're
Right,
getting a
yeah.
lot of the announcements that we're getting. Is because CES is
Here we
this
go.
week. So
Yeah, I remember when CS used to be like the big deal, like the winter and summer.
well,
CS,
it is. CES will be the big deal again now that there's no more E3 because they
Right,
basically,
yeah.
you know,
Isn't CES where like the arcade one-ups would announce some of their future cabinets too over the
maybe
years?
right,
because
yeah,
it,
that,
be-
yeah, that's
yeah.
that would be their thing. Which
It's
I've heard
I
that's
believe it's
cool.
today through Thursday, if I recall correctly. Maybe Friday. I don't remember exactly.
Yeah, I remember Arcade One Up actually announcing some
Yeah.
unveiling the Star
Right,
Wars
that's-
cabinet there.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
yeah.
So Sony made some of their announcements today. I believe they had their thing.
Yeah.
Let me see.
Hey, come on, guys.
Yeah,
This doesn't look cool to you?
No, that's cool. That's cool.
It looks cool. You buy me
Right.
one, Jay, and send it to me. I'll tell you how.
Yeah,
fun it is.
I would even think that was even more cool, dude. Bro,
yeah.
my bro.
I mean, it's got
I
the
would think
6-button
that was
controller, dude.
All right, that's what I
I
was
know,
gonna say.
I
It looks like a Saturn.
It does
controller,
look
you know,
cool.
like-
It does
yeah.
look cool, but if I'm at home, Jay, I'm playing on my console, and I
I
don't
know.
play games away from the house.
I know. But look, you can plug it into a base and plug it into your television. Come on, it's pretty
That's
damn
Oh,
cool.
cool.
so it's a Sega Genesis Switch.
The Switch.
It's
yeah.
a Sega Switch, yeah.
Sega Switch.
There you go.
Sega
How much
Switch,
is it, Jay?
Switch with this.
In Canada,
Let's see what it
$800
says
in
here.
Canada.
Wow, it's $119.99.
That's not
So,
too bad.
so here would be $4.99, $5. Nice.
The Sega Switches.
Yeah, I don't know. Is that the UK prices? I don't know.
What's-
Canada, it would be $1,000.
Yeah, Canada's
right,
gonna be
yeah,
$1,000
yeah.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
You're looking at the
Plus
UK
tax,
price. In the United States, it'll be $20. If it's $20, Jay, I'll buy you one and mail it to Canada.
Oh fuck
Then,
yeah,
then I'll
dude.
pay
Like,
$200.
I was gonna say just for the
Yeah.
It's
The
almost
shipping in too bad to Canada. Like that one time it worked pretty
Yeah,
good.
that
Like
wasn't
it,
that,
but
okay, when you did
that
that,
wasn't that
Doggy,
expensive.
did you set it up as a gift? Did you say it was a gift? Yeah, see, I get screwed over for some reason all the time now. Someone tries to send me.
Next time you send something to Canada, set it as "fuck you."
No, there
No,
was
we'll
two ways
charge
of
it for it.
doing it, and they explained it to me at the post office. Like, and she's like, she's like, this is way less expensive. But I mean,
Yeah,
it's-
depending on how you label it. It's like when you use PayPal. If you say it's a gift or if it's a fee for
Right,
services.
yeah. They told me like
Depending
what's
on how
good.
they
It was
handle
only
it,
like
yeah.
it was only like 20 something or some shit like that to send it. I was like, damn. I was like, yeah, go with
What the
that.
hell
And
they
then
call that?
I
What the hell
sweated
they
it,
call
but
that?
it
The
went there. It
tariff or
got there.
whatever.
Yeah,
The
tariffs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
coming into the
tariffs.
country.
Because
Yeah.
they'll open it at
Yeah.
the border and value it there.
Right.
Pisses me off about it.
That's what else
Well,
she was
that's
telling
fuck- well,
me is
that's
that
fucked
it didn't have like once it got to the border there was no more. I couldn't track it anymore. That's the other thing she said. She says once it hits the border, it's in their fucking hands and well, she didn't say that, but it's in their hands
So
and
basically,
Yeah.
you don't know what
they're telling you
happens
not
to it
send-
anymore.
They're telling you not to send bags of cocaine to Canada.
Well, that's
Right,
it too.
yeah.
But basically, yeah, they open it up, they see what it is. I'm sure they have a list or a database of stuff, and they go down it and they go, okay, it's one of these, so here's what we charge
Yeah.
for it.
Guys,
damn,
I'm gonna
that's-
go.
But you know what? It doesn't make sense to me. Like, why can't somebody
All right, Flemish.
send
go,
something
brother.
for free? Say that you bought it and you want to send it to your friend for free. Why can't they get it for free? It just doesn't make sense. to me.
Because somebody's got to pay the tariffs and the import
Whatever
tax
happened to
and stuff.
free trade?
Yeah.
That is free trade. That's as free as it's gonna get.
That is free. Yeah, that is free trade.
We talked about free trade.
See you all
Climate-
next time, guys.
Yep.
Climates, be good, brother. Get
Later,
some rest, man. I
Flamus.
know it's late there. Love you, brother. Be good.
But because you know how many people, including myself, when you hit the border and they go, "Do you have anything to declare?" Nope, not a damn thing.
So it's people like you that ruined it for all of us. Is that what you're saying?
Hey, it works both ways on that border. I'll tell you that.
Splendiferous. What's up,
I know a
brother?
lot of. I know. I have friends who live right at the falls in St. Catharines, and they used to cross the border all the time to get groceries and stuff, and then go back up. And they don't declare all that shit.
Of course not.
Happy New Year, Splendiferous, to you too, brother.
Yeah, happy New Year, brother. Thanks for joining us.
They may declare
That's
one or
all
two
right.
things just so they're not questioned too deeply, and yeah, that's it. That's all I got.
I think R. Rob was commenting on that Sega Genesis thing. He said it was the Mega 95. It's only $60.
60 fucking dollars. Damn. I don't know, man. If I had some Sega cards and shit, I'd fucking.
That's
I'd
the
pick
thing.
that up
Like
for-
you need
yeah.
to have the cartridges. Or you probably bought
Right, and
probably mod it yourself.
Jay, let me
Right,
remind
yeah.
you. Let me remind you, Jay. You don't like physical. You like digital. You don't like you like hard drives. You don't like shells.
You're
Remember?
right. You're right. But that's just. But I have like this thing about Sega Genesis, right? It's near and dear to my heart.
I know. I'm just giving you shit.
There is actually a place that I can buy used Sega Genesis games around here. It's a pawn shop. It's called I can't remember. Most Wanted Pawn, and they have a lot of old retro video games.
If Hyperkin's latest handheld plays Sega Genesis and Mega Drive cartridges 8 hours ago, explained by Hyperkin.
Yeah, but how much does that be? I always found those Hyperkins a little expensive.
They are expensive.
You bought. Oh,
Yep.
Darkus, tell the boys what you just bought at the dollar store.
I bought a handheld gaming system. It looks like a really small Game Boy. Got 500 games on it.
No
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah, it's $27 at the dollar store.
Yeah, Robert's right. No, wait a minute. Okay, the $60 was the portable version of Hyperkin's Mega Retro HD gaming console. The existing Genesis compatible retro console released in 2018, in which now sells for $60. I don't think he's talking about the new one though.
Yeah, they release new ones all the time, don't they?
Yeah. Okay, well that I mean,
Do you have
6
an
years
image?
ago,
Do you have an image to show?
it's the same one. It's the same stuff you showed.
Oh, it is the same
shows
thing, okay.
it shows the thing with Comic Zone in it. That was the image you showed with Sonic underneath it. And then there's another one with on the dock, and that's with Comic Zone in it. That's the same thing you showed. So
Okay.
Basically, it's the information they've released today from CES. So.
right,
Ah.
yeah.
I didn't realize CES still went on.
Yep.
I remember CES from the early days. That's where you
Yeah,
get
oh, yeah,
all the
and
new shit.
Yeah.
And that's outlasted E3.
Right.
Imagine
Well,
that.
because E3 changed their focus. They.
Right.
I think E3 screwed themselves when they opened it up to the public like the way they did in the first place.
Well, and the
Yeah,
pandemic
they
didn't
did.
help either.
Yeah.
The pandemic absolutely did
No.
not help them.
You good, Ralph? He said my fault. You good, brother?
What? It's
Nah,
his
yeah,
fault
when
that
they-
E3 no longer exists. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. We won't hold a grudge. No, he was talking about price, I think, when he said that. That was talking about the old one. I agree. I think they screwed themselves when they opened up to the public. And to like like everybody says, just times are changing. We don't need shows like that as much as we did back in the day because you can get news at your fingertips anytime
Well,
of the day.
the problem is I still kind of like shows like that. I don't like
Oh,
that.
I do too.
Well, because I've said it on here before. I don't like the fact that each company does their own show because that gives you an audience that's basically an echo chamber.
Right.
And
Right.
I like the idea of going to E3 and seeing a little bit of everything and something I may not have looked at before, kind of like Game Pass. Go, wow, that looks cool. Who's doing that? You know,
Speaking of
you
Game
know,
Pass, did you see what they put in Game Pass today?
Valhalla.
No?
Valhalla?
Oh, Valhalla dropped today. Yeah.
I'm shocked.
Oh, yeah, yeah. They put out a list last week or whatever.
They did?
Games upcoming, and Valhalla was one of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
I've never played Valhalla.
And you know,
it's the only one I didn't
It's
play.
cool. It's just so big. I gave up on it. Yeah.
Jay, you'll spend 1,000 hours in that fucking game.
Yeah,
I don't spend 1,000 hours in any game.
Well, okay, then you won't.
No,
Finish
that's
this
what
one.
I'm saying. If you play that
Yeah.
game, I've heard about Valhalla. People played it. They're like, the game is so fucking big, you'll never finish it.
Yeah.
Right.
I
don't
mean,
know. Yeah.
I've got 3 days into Starfield, and I haven't picked it up another while because I started playing other things. But
Oh my
I'll
god.
get back to it eventually. But
I
games like
probably
that
will.
that are huge, I don't feel the urge to have to play them right away.
I don't know if I'll ever
That's
play
Ubisoft.
Starfield again.
That's Ubisoft, right? That's Ubisoft, right?
Yeah.
Valhalla. Yeah. I got.
Yeah, Ubisoft. Yeah.
Let's just put it this way. Hold on. Another Ubisoft game, Avatar's Frontiers of Pandora.
Yeah.
Right.
I got 3 days. Well, that ain't been updated, but the last time I think, well, maybe I got 3 days, 3 hours, and 3 minutes in Avatar, and I still haven't beat it.
Well, no, because it's one of those games. It's like like the Assassin's Creed stuff. It's just so big.
Right.
That,
That's why
That's what I'm saying.
That's
what
why
I'm
I think
saying.
the Star Wars Outlaws would be cool. I can't wait to see what their open world
Right.
fucking representation of Star Wars is. You know,
If
like,
it's a Ubisoft game, Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, now Avatar, you will spend a lifetime in those fucking games. Especially
And-
trying to do
And the
everything.
one thing I don't like about any of those games nowadays, and I never even liked them when they first started it, is all the fucking fetch it quest. One of 2,000.
Right.
Bite my ass.
oh
You
shit,
know.
yeah. Yeah.
Trust me, Paul. Trust me. In Avatar, I have not done nowhere near the amount of the side quests and stuff because I don't care because a lot of it's to get better gear, but you get better gear by completing story missions, and you don't really have to.
But for me, I would almost have to because because I know that I want to be as strong as I can be before I go up against the next big bad, and not have
Dude,
to fight my way
if
through it.
if I had done all those side missions and stuff in Avatar, I wouldn't be a quarter way through the story right now.
Well,
Like,
not
if I was
necessarily
doing
all
all
of them,
these-
but enough of them to feel like I'm comfortable going up against.
Oh,
I built myself
I
up
am.
enough.
Oh, I am. That's what I am.
Yeah.
Like I can run into the RDA, and I got a legendary shotgun. All my equipment and gear is almost legendary. I can take out any RDA with like 2 shots of my shotgun, my legendary shotgun. And I haven't done
you're
barely
using
like,
words I have no idea what that means, but RGA, what the hell? I mean,
already that's the bad guys from the movie.
Oh,
Like
okay.
the humans. Like
I haven't
yeah,
watched the
from
movie since it first came out, and I was in the theater.
Well,
Tells you.
Well, the RDA was the mechs and the humans basically.
Speaking of movies, guys, guess what movie we're gonna play? We're gonna watch this week. If you're interested, we're gonna watch Escape from New York.
Ooh.
It's like a Kurt Russell in it?
Yeah, Kurt Russell, man, because I've been infatuated with
Kurt
Kurt Russell
Russell.
recently. I'm watching Monarch, and he's in Monarch. So like now I want to go back and watch all of his old movies, like The Thing, and of course Big Trouble in Little China, and
The computer wore tennis shoes. Oh, you don't want to go that far back.
Oh. Yeah, when he was a kid, wasn't he a Disney kid too?
He was,
that's
yeah.
what I'm saying.
Disney kid.
He,
yeah.
he was the last Disney kid that Walt Disney hired, actually.
Really? Wow. And you know what? He was on Conan O'Brien recently, him and his son, Wyatt.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize this, but Kurt Russell has played more genres than I think any other actor.
One of my favorite movies with him in it, Jay, that you need to watch that you may not have watched,
Yeah.
from 1998. It's called Soldier.
I heard about that one. I did not see it, but you're right. I didn't see that one.
Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's really good.
He did a western in the 2000s. What was that? Was that the Dirty Seven or something like that? The Filthy Seven? I can't remember what it was. I think it was a Tarantino movie. It was a western.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
It was good too.
The Hateful Eight.
The Hateful Eight.
The Hateful Eight.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah.
Of course, Big Trouble in Little
I've
China
never
is one
seen
of my
that
favorite
one.
movies of all time.
Overboard with him and
Yeah.
Goldie Hawn. And,
Goldie Hawn, yeah. And like he's just got so many movies, and like didn't he? What was that? Stargate.
Stargate. Yeah, 1994. Yep. I
The
remember
original
that.
movie. Yeah, the movie. Yeah.
He did a lot. He did a lot of sci-fi, but he's done a lot of genres, a lot of different.
There's another good movie too that came out the year before Soldier did, called Breakdown too in '97. It was good with him in it.
But I want to watch Escape from New York because I've never seen Escape from LA. So I want to watch New York first, then we'll do LA some other time. So
One of
you
my
guys are
favorite movies
interested,
with
just-
Kurt Russell still to this day is
Yeah.
Tombstone.
Oh, Tombstone, exactly. Oh yeah. He played Doc Holliday, didn't he?
No,
That was Val Kilmer.
No.
Do not
He
mess
played,
that up.
He
Do
played.
not mess-
Who did he play?
He played.
Wyatt Earp.
Wyatt Earp, that's right.
Wyatt Earp. Yeah, Wyatt Earp. Yeah.
What I said. Pay attention.
But anyway, just keep an eye on the Twitter feed. The day we're gonna watch it. It's me and Jeepers have already got a plan to do it. When I get my new Quest, I'm gonna watch it in that, and keep an eye on the Twitter feed, and I'll let you guys know when we're gonna do it if you want to jump in. And you guys know how to jump in. I'm gonna open it up to friends, and you guys are already on my friend list, so.
Two of my favorite movies with him too. Backdraft and Tango and Cash.
Oh, Tango and Cash. Yes. How could I forget Tango and Cash?
Yeah.
I love that movie.
1989, man.
Yeah.
Yep. And Backdraft's phenomenal too. That was directed by
Yeah,
Ron Howard, I
Backdraft is
think.
cool. Yeah.
See, to me,
Backdraft was
for
awesome.
me, his weakest movies are when he tries to do straight drama, heavy drama. I don't like, yes, Stargate was a
You didn't
dramatic
like-
role, but it was an adventure role. But it wasn't a heavy, type of,
Right.
Are you saying you didn't like Backdraft?
Even Backdraft was more of an adventure type of thing. It wasn't a,
Right.
it had personality. I'm talking when he tried to do the really heavy stuff. I mean, the really just, you leave the theater and you just want to punch somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so I know I just mentioned him, but his son Wyatt is a spitting image of him. Like literally, like you look at him today, he's got this big bushy beard. He looks like he did in The Thing. He looks like what Kurt.
Well,
Russell did.
that's why they used him for Monarch. That's
Yeah.
exactly why they used him for. I think what's funny
No,
is
if you've never
if I
seen Soldier,
the
Doug,
picture I
you need to
saw
watch it.
side by side, it looks like Wyatt's actually a little bit taller than his
Oh,
dad.
maybe so.
Which since they're doing the show separately, you can't really tell that.
Right.
But
And did you also know that Wyatt, before he get into acting, he was doing professional hockey. He was like junior hockey, which is like right before NHL.
yeah, yep.
Holy shit! I didn't know. I've seen this dude. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was Kurt Russell's son.
Yeah, he was
Yeah.
also in an episode of Black Mirror. That's the first time I ever saw him.
Yep. Oh yeah, and when he's cleaned up, he definitely looks and sounds like Daddy.
Oh, and he also played the replacement for Captain America.
Yep.
Remember when
Oh,
they
was
brought
that
in
him
other
in
guy?
the?
That's him. Yeah.
Was that? Yo, that was him. That's
Yeah.
right. In the TV show. On
Yeah.
this. Oh, that's
In
right.
Falcon and the
that's right.
Winter Soldier.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, that's the first time I think I'd ever seen him. I was like, looked him up. I remember looking at him. I was like, oh fuck, that's Kurt Russell's son. That's right.
So anyway, I'm on a little bit of a Kurt Russell kick, so I'm gonna watch Escape from New York because I haven't seen it since the early '80s. We'll just move on from there, but yeah, just keep an eye on your DMs if you want to join. That
When
goes
is
for
it
you
gonna
too,
be?
Tharkus, if you want to join us.
Sure.
But yeah, it's better if you're friends with him already on Oculus.
Yeah.
Oculus.
And you know what happened the last time, Jago, when you couldn't hear us? We couldn't hear you?
Right. You never told me. Yeah.
So the whole thing was, you need to join the party first,
And then join the movie
and then
thing.
join. But there is a way now that if you just join the big screen room by friend request, we just have to change the way we speak to you, because there's an option in there to speak through the app.
I kept trying to invite you, Jago. I kept trying to invite you. You just ignored me. So I was like, fuck off. You can ask Jay. I was like,
very smart when it comes to taking directions.
No, I didn't see him until later, Paul. I was like, what the fuck? Because I kept taking my headset off because I was getting aggravated. I'm like, what the hell
well,
am I
that's
doing? I
why.
can't hear nothing.
Yeah, because there's if you leave your headset on, there's a little pop up that lets you know that you got a message or something. You know, but it's like Xbox. If you miss that message, you miss it. You know.
Yeah. I'm like, this is about as much fun as watching Super's paint dry stream. Jesus fucking Christ, what am I doing?
Yeah, they do it different. Like they do it a
I was
couple different ways where you join the party from just Oculus itself, and then no matter what app you're in, you can all still chat. Right?
Well, can't you see? Okay, I guess that's what Paul was sending, a party invite.
Right. Yeah, I was trying to get you in the party because that was you know, once you're there, everything's
all
cool.
I saw was Jay's avatar. Jay's virtual avatar would look over at me like I was crazy, and I couldn't hear anything, and he turned away and like, oh well.
It makes you feel better. We were saying you were crazy in the chat too, so you know.
Well, we were saying some pretty mean things about you. So.
Yeah, I was too. I'm like, fuck you guys. This movie's
Yeah, I was gonna say he's probably bitching you guys. So yeah. Anyways.
Like I don't know if y'all were actually watching a movie because the screen I was watching it was just like Jay's like desktop. That's all
No, well, I think that time we couldn't get it to work. We didn't get it to work till the second
there was
time.
one day we couldn't get it to work, but then we've tested it 3 times since then, and it works.
Hey,
we've worked out the bugs.
Is the bowling game that's on there fucking? Is the bowling game awesome on there?
Well, the bowling game is a lot of fun. The darts game is fun. There's a cornhole.
Dude.
Okay, yeah.
Dude, I'm
if
telling
you're into
you.
that kind of thing.
I'm telling you. Pistol Whip is fucking amazing on the Oculus, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah. And
it's really good.
And Super says Asgard's Wrath 2 is amazing. It's like God of War.
Oh, I bet you that game's fucking. I bet you that game's fucking cool as hell, yeah.
My roommate says he can't figure out how to possess people in Asgard's Wrath 2 because he wants to play it, but he can't find the controls for how to possess people.
Okay. Well, I'm getting it tomorrow.
Well, I don't have.
So I'm gonna try it.
I can't play it because I only have the 1, and I don't plan on buying the 2 or 3. So I'll just miss out on Asgard's Wrath.
I've been thinking about trying to get the 2 because it's $250, but
yeah, the 2's a lot cheaper right now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, like,
dude, I'm telling you,
honestly,
I'm telling you, doggy,
Doggy,
if you get one,
you should get one.
Dude, if you get one, you've got to get Pistol Whip.
Yeah, I could get something like that. Like I said, if the bowling was cool and you guys still played that, and the walkabout golf,
darts, walkabout. Oh, and
darts would be cool.
There's a real golf game that's a lot of fun too.
Okay, well that'd be fucking awesome. Yeah,
I haven't tried the real one yet. I don't know. I don't know about that, but we can. I
had a blast playing the real golf.
And just being able to watch the movies like you guys do sometimes. So that's what I'm saying. Just like those 4 or 5 things I named off, like that would be cool.
Slow your roll, Turbo. We tried to watch a movie the other day, and I jumped in for nothing. Couldn't hear nobody.
I've got the Star Trek game too that I haven't played with anybody, but I haven't.
And Asgard's Wrath, I think you can play that on the 2, and I like that game. Like when they had like
You can't play it on the 2, dog. You just can't play it on the original one like I got.
I talked about that on the Friday night show. I talked about Asgard's Wrath. It's like if I was getting a VR, I'd get it for that game. Like I'd have to have
Dude,
it.
I'm telling
you. You want it for Half-Life Alyx.
Okay, maybe I guess I'd have to try that because everybody always talks about that one. Yeah.
Dude, also, the Star Wars game too, where Vader's breathing down your neck.
Vader Immortal. I got all 3 of those.
Yeah, Star Wars would be cool. Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me, Paul. Because that's the next thing I'm gonna buy. Because I've never played those.
That Ghostbusters game.
I'm telling you, Jago, when you're sitting in the chair and Vader's looking down at you, you're kind of squishing down in the chair. You're like, nope. nope.
I've got to play those. I've always wanted to play those. I never have.
They're pretty good. They're not
I didn't
long
buy
games,
a lot.
but they're good.
Honestly, I
anyone-
didn't buy a lot because it was before it was attached to my ex's Facebook account,
Right.
so I didn't buy a ton because I figured this shit would happen. But now that I
Right,
have it
yeah.
online, yeah.
No, baby, I'm not
Yeah.
going to buy anything on your account because we're probably going to break up anyway. So you know what?
yeah.
Has anyone played the Ghostbusters game they had? The
No, but I heard that was fun too. It's
I would imagine
multiplayer.
that'd be fucking
The
fun.
Ghostbusters
Yeah,
one is multiplayer.
Yes.
yeah, that would be fucking
Yeah, it's
cool. Yeah,
multiplayer.
going in the old,
No,
the
I'm
old
telling you,
motel
doggy.
or whatever.
Jay,
Oh,
Jay, I know you haven't played it. You said you only played the tutorial or the free version of Pistol Whip, but it actually has 2 different story modes in it, dude. 2 different, and a huge
That's cool.
arcade mode. I told Doggy this. I'm gonna tell you that it makes you feel like you are John Wick, dude. It's so.
And I thought when I played it that I could only get so far because I thought you needed 2 hands.
No, you can play it. No, by default it starts with 1 hand. You play with 1 hand, 1 gun. That's what you remember. You saw my tweet, and you retweeted my tweet with me playing with 1 hand.
Yes, yeah.
But if you want to play with 2 guns, you can, and that's how I prefer
You
to play. But I was
don't
trying to
have
do
to.
that one stage on
That's what you're
hard.
saying. You don't have to. Okay.
So yeah, so
No, you don't
basically,
have
if you want to go guns akimbo, you can play it with 2 hands. Yeah.
Yes. If you want to really feel like John Wick, use 2 guns. But if you want to make it hard on yourself, use 1. Use 1 hand, and that's what.
Well,
and that's
sometimes
how
it's not a choice, Jago. Yeah.
Hey,
I
hey,
get it.
Yo, Jaco. Yo, Jaco. Yeah, we got. Yep.
Oh, okay. Shout out Split Difference for the $2 super chat. He says, "Wish all my brothers a safe and prosperous New Year." I hope you a prosperous New Year. I'll take
A knee year. He's got on the
Knee
knees
year.
this year. On
No,
the
I'm
knees.
telling you though, if you get a game,
Happy New
and
Year,
it's not
brother.
that
Thank
much-
you. Thank you, brother.
Yeah, Happy New Year, man. We appreciate
Happy New
you,
Year,
Split
brother.
Difference. But
Yeah, thank you.
if you get
Thank you,
if
thank
there
you.
is one game to get, it is fucking Pistol. It has 2 different story modes, Jay. 2 arcade campaigns. I was like, what? Yeah, man, it's crazy. And it ain't that
And you
much.
enjoyed it, so that's all that matters.
One mode is you're the guy doing the pistol whipping. The other mode is you're the guy getting pistol whipped. So you know it's like
No, one guy you're the guy doing the pistol whip. The other mode, you're the guy with the ball gag, and you're in the box.
Bring out the gimp.
Bring it out. No, I've got to get some more games. Oh my god, it's a workout though, dude. Games like that, fuck.
Have you tried?
They're no joke, man. They'll make you sweat.
Have you tried playing the Xbox Game Pass in it?
I need to keep
See,
it. I
that
need to
would be
install
cool,
that. I need to
too,
install
yeah.
that. Yeah.
As long as I didn't have to tie my Xbox account to Facebook.
Didn't I try that one time, Jay? The Xbox crap.
Well, no, they just, dude, they
They
just
released it.
redid it. They just released
It's
it.
officially released.
Oh, okay. That was the problem before because it wasn't really officially
It was
released.
side loaded. You had to side load it before.
Right. So is it in the store? Like, what is it? Xbox in the
Yeah.
store?
It's
Yeah.
It's Xbox Cloud Gaming.
Oh,
Okay.
I actually, after we did everything the other day, Jay, I actually set it up so that I was actually playing my Xbox because I was linked to my computer, so I had my computer coming into my headset, and I was playing on my Xbox, with the on the headset. So basically, I was doing that, and I can stream it that way as well, the way I'm set up.
So what does it look like when you're playing your Xbox games? Like you're playing on a 100
you're in this
screen?
virtual Xbox
Yeah.
room. You turn around, there's a big Xbox
Okay.
logo behind you. You turn around, there's a screen in front of you, and you can change the size to 3 different sizes. It can be
Well,
small,
in my
medium,
case,
or large.
because
Yeah,
I
it's
was
like a big
because I was
TV or,
because I was
curved
pushing the computer to my headset like Jay does for the movie thing sometimes. I just
Right.
had I just had the big screen in front of me. Basically, yeah, it was like 100 and something inch screen in front of my face, and I could turn my head and see the edges and stuff.
Yeah, and here's a really crazy thing. So, Xbox Cloud Gaming does not work in my house for some reason. I can't do it on my computer. Can't do it on my Samsung television. Can't do it on any of my Xboxes. But I can do it on my headset, and it works flawlessly.
That's weird.
That's crazy. Hey,
I
that's
know.
crazy.
Man, if I ever tried like back like a couple months ago, you know, like the Xbox Rewards or whatever, they'd have you like fire up
Yeah.
a cloud gaming, you know, or whatever, and it would take like 10 fucking
Yeah.
minutes to like load that
Yeah,
shit up.
I got to look into that too. Jay, as far as your thing in your house, I'm wondering if you have a port blocked or something on your,
I opened
on
up
your router.
so I had PK who helped me one time, and I opened up a bunch of ports in my router, and still nothing.
Huh, weird.
So I don't know.
That's weird.
But the fact that the fact that my Oculus works, but not my anything else, doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah, but
yeah, that doesn't
well,
make no
my
sense.
next question would be: is everything else wired or wireless?
Most things are wired.
See, that's what I'm saying. And but the Oculus is wireless, right?
Right.
That-
But I've even tried wireless on my Xbox, and it didn't work. But
and
okay,
it's still.
here's another crazy thing. So
I did at your house.
yeah, you did it. I know you were playing Starfield, and it worked great. But here's another crazy thing. So to play PlayStation, you know how you can do cloud gaming on PlayStation. So I was
Right.
using someone's PlayStation account to do, PlayStation Plus cloud gaming. Works great in my house. Right? Works perfect. Cloud gaming. But then trying to remote play from my living room to my bed to my office is shit. But yet I can remote play
strange,
from my
man.
Xbox to my office flawlessly. So
Yeah, there's got to be setting on your router or something that's causing.
It's got to be settings. That's what it sounds like. Yeah.
You got one of those porta potties?
yeah, something like that.
You got to get that white box, man. It's the white thing.
I
It's
need
the
the
black
white one.
thing
Yeah,
going
the
on.
black ones don't work. I need the white one.
Oh,
Did I
that
say
really
that
sounded
out-
racist.
did I say
that
that out
really
loud?
sounded
That's not
racist.
racist as hell. What the fuck?
We're just gonna clip that little piece of audio. The black ones don't work. I don't like that.
Oh, that's hilarious. I even said that out loud.
Yeah, did I say that out
I
loud?
said the loud part quiet and the quiet part loud. Fuck. But yeah, I don't know what
Yeah,
it
that
is.
sounds like.
I
that
get
sounds
it's probably
like
a network
some
thing,
kind
but
of
yet
router.
nothing seems to make any sense. If it wouldn't
No.
work for one, it shouldn't work for any of them.
Well, no, because they use different. Because one, Wi-Fi and wired use different ports sometimes, or
Right.
different settings
Yep.
within the router.
But you're right. That was the first thing I thought was, oh, maybe it's wired versus wireless. Both times.
And then
Like
both PlayStation and Xbox also look at different things differently a little
Yeah.
bit. So
Right. Yeah, two different. Yeah. They may be similar, but they're totally
Yeah.
different.
trust me, dude.
Yeah.
Having been on the tech side of this shit, it can be a pain in the ass. It really.
Like I have a friend of mine that actually is a network expert. I might
Yeah.
have to get him to come to my house and look at shit.
I mean, even when I was working for Xfinity Comcast down here, even when I had access to everything that I could see, even stuff the users couldn't, I'd be like, I have no fucking clue why it's doing what it's doing. And sometimes it does come down to you just need to change the modem out because something internally
Right.
in the modem has gone.
It-
Fuck you, and-
that's why I want to call my ISP and say, I want a game on my Xbox and it's not working. You're gonna have to replace the box. I just don't want them to charge me for it.
Well, the other
Yeah.
thing they'll try to do is they'll have you on the phone for 6 hours trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Unless you can get
Fix it, yeah.
act like you get really irate with them and go, no, I just want a new one. And if you do that enough,
Yeah.
they'll go, fuck it here. You know.
You know,
Now,
you can buy your own router. Right? You can buy your own router too, Jay.
Like
Well,
a
it depends.
fiber one?
Dep-
You can buy a fiber one?
Well, it depends. You might want to look it up. You have to make sure it's compatible with your cable company.
That's
Oh
the
yeah,
problem.
yeah. But that's what I'm saying. You can.
Right.
That is an option a lot of times. You
Yeah,
can
I
buy your
did.
own.
That's what I did in my previous place. That's how I had a Netgear Nighthawk that was a cable modem that was could be used with their gear because one, I didn't like
Right.
leasing their piece of shit for one.
Right,
Right, exactly, exactly what I'm
It's fucking
saying.
outrageous for fucking.
No,
their- Yeah.
Not only did I. Well, it doesn't help that I used to work for the company, so I'm like, one, I don't want to lease anything, and two, I know what a piece of crap this box is. You know, so.
Right, yeah, it's probably some refurbished piece of shit fucking from 3
Well, it
generations
wasn't even
ago.
that. I knew how they worked on the inside out, so I was like, because
Right.
usually the Wi-Fi, the radios suck, and there's all kinds of different issues they had. Plus, if I own the equipment, I'm in total control of it. You know.
Right, yeah. And even if they're charging you 10 or 15 a month just for fucking to rent that, even like 8 or whatever, you know, like
Well,
Yeah.
the thing
shit
about
over the course of a year, you could have bought fucking.
So yeah,
The
So
problem with
what
these
you can
modems, right? The problem
Yeah.
with the modems, they charge you $200 up front.
So it's not even a lease. They're just
No.
so they're selling you the modem.
Yeah, basically.
You don't have to return it if you shut off the
Right.
service.
Exactly.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
yeah, they've got you by the balls.
Yep.
They've got you. So yeah, what you do at that point, Jay, is go to their site. Their site should list a list of compatible modems that you can get third party, and then you actually get. And then there are certain ones you can look at and go, okay, this one's a better one. And there's those people like me who you can give us show us the page, and we can tell you, okay, this one should do what you need it to do.
Right.
And yeah.
See, that's the thing. I just want it to work. I just don't want them to come and make
Yeah.
it work. I don't have to fight with this shit anymore.
Because the problem is because you own it. Part of it is they go, well, we can't make it work. You're gonna have to buy a new one.
We can't support
Yeah,
it anymore.
yeah, because you own it. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how they get you. Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's That's just like they'll tell you like.
that's the one nice side of leasing. Just like with anything
Right.
else, if you're leasing and something goes wrong with it, they'll
they'll come fix it. Yeah,
they're
I'll get you another
obligated
one,
to
yeah.
fix it or replace it. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Darkus, what kind of speed do you guys get with Eastlink now? You guys get fiber yet?
Yeah, but I don't have Wi-Fi 6 yet. So if I speed test,
Well, my Netgear Nighthawk does Wi-Fi 6.
yeah, we don't have that yet. Let's go speed test.
Okay, so that brings up another question. So Jay, are you going through a modem for the company and then going to your Netgear?
Yes.
See, that could be causing an issue as well because you're dealing with, you know.
But then how would I get around that? Like, my
Well,
Netgear-
if I was you to test things out, I would start basically pull the Netgear out of the line and connect things directly and see if you still have some of these same issues
Right.
to try to narrow
Yeah.
down, you know, the troubleshooting aspect of it. To go, okay, it works this way, but not this way. Okay, now I know where to look.
And I had
You know.
to get the Netgear thing because my wife was complaining that the network or the internet was slow when she was trying to do meetings over COVID.
Yeah,
That's why we bought this thing. So it did fix things, but I guess it caused other issues.
right. Because now
Yeah.
you have two gateways basically probably going through the same system,
Right.
which could be some of your connectivity issues that you're running to in house actually.
But I do know that I've set it up so that there's only one Wi-Fi signal going through.
Right.
It turned
Well,
out-
it's also some stuff internally.
Yeah.
So if you just fly me out to Nova Scotia when the snow melts, I will come and fix that for you.
perfect.
There's no real snow here.
Not yet, but it's only early January. It'll come.
I'm getting
I-
115 megabytes download and 15 megabytes upload.
That's
Wi-Fi.
nice. Yeah.
Wait a second,
That's
you get
slow.
115 down,
Yeah.
dude.
On Wi-Fi, that's sweet. That's
Okay, I'm gonna do
No.
I'm gonna do a speed test so you guys can witness this.
My son's Xbox is hardwired into the router, so he
yeah.
just-
He's a happy camper. I'm sure.
is because he plays Fortnite.
Yeah. There you go.
Let's do it. Okay, let's do a speed test here. We'll do the
He does it with mouse and keyboard on his Xbox.
Now this is what this is gonna be. Is this wired or wired? This be wired.
Oh, you're doing wired.
Okay, okay. I'll just do wired first.
Now, for this wired, is it wired to the Netgear or to
It's
the
wired
directly to the
Netgear,
modem?
yeah.
Right. So you're going okay. Hey, you get 20% off. I can see that.
So we got over 574.
Yeah, there's a little stuttering going on,
Yeah.
but that who knows what's causing, and because you're streaming right now, so that's probably what's causing that. So
And I'm playing Starfield on the other side
Yeah.
as well as watching you guys.
My up.
that's
you-
your upload is holy shit, dude. I've never seen an upload that high. Seriously. Wow.
Okay, now watch this. I'm gonna link directly to my router. Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna see my router because they do a different speed test from the router itself. So this
Is this through Wi-Fi when you go directly to the router?
No, this is wired as well.
How are you doing that? How are you doing that?
I just.
How are you wired to both? Is what I'm asking.
Yes.
How can you possibly be wired to both at the same time?
Because this one is one on like this is the one that's coming from the pole. What I'm doing a test here for is this is coming directly from the pole. I know we always have to tell our kids to stay off the pole. Well, in this case, we want them on the pole. See how fast they can be.
It's coming from the pole.
You'll be impressed with these speeds, Paul.
What was your upload?
Over 900.
It was almost 1,000, dude. That's what I'm saying. I've never seen that.
Dan, the up was shit.
The up was almost the up was almost
Damn, mine was mine's half that, but and I thought that was impressive. But god damn, damn.
Still
that's impressive.
And look at if you can see the history. If you look down at the history, we've got 1.26 gigabytes per second and 874 megabytes. Megabytes per second up.
Yeah, if I pull
Whoa,
up my,
87. What the fuck? Like, okay, no, mine's like 50. Okay, like, okay, damn.
Yeah, your upload is massive. If I'm connected to my Eero, and that's 916.
You could upload share with the rest of your fucking neighborhood and have
look at that.
Download
speed 895. This is peak time too, right? Think about that peak time.
God damn.
895 down, 874 up.
874. Holy shit.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys my cell phone. We're gonna bring my cell phone into this.
That's fucking crazy. Like I was thinking, mate, like when like you were saying it, like I thought you meant 100 earlier, not 1,000. Damn.
I have never seen an upload speed at any of my homes here.
I've never seen them that fast. I've never seen
that. Like
no. Jay had almost 1,000 right then, right? I've never seen an upload with any Wi-Fi ever more than about 50.
Yeah, mine says 50 on my phone. Yeah,
50. Do you see down here on January 3rd? I was getting 1.26 gigabytes down.
What the hell, Jay? How the hell you got you got fiber, right?
We have fiber. Yeah.
Oh, okay,
that must be okay.
Don't you?
I get almost.
I thought everyone had fiber now.
No.
Yeah, right.
They're running.
You don't got that 56K modem going?
They're running fiber here in my town. They're like running the lines now. It's so fucked up. They just got everything thrashed, but they're like digging and fucking threading these fucking lines everywhere and shit. Like, and they're sending the offers like and shit. So, but like it's supposed to be like $50 for fucking gig down and 50 up.
Jay,
but then my cable company switched their prices and it's real cheap. So I just fucking I'm staying with them.
Jay's got downloads of 900 over a
right.
What is it? 1.2 big gigs. I've never had no faster like 300 downloads.
I've got the gig down. In my Xbox, like it'll download at like 867.
Yeah, mine will too. Mine will too. Yeah,
mine will hit that like about that. It's never went up over that. But that upload's fucking nuts.
Yeah,
like,
I get 30 up. I get like 30 up.
Yeah, I get 50 up.
Welcome to great internet. I've never had that.
Welcome to Canada.
I want to get that fiber that they're running here, and like so many different companies, I guess, are using it like all at once, I guess, or whatever.
Hey,
all these different cards.
So check this out. I'm gonna do you can see my phone. I'm gonna do a speed test on my phone here.
Right.
You're gonna be impressed with this. Okay, so this is from my house. So this is connecting to my Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you're doing off your phone. Yeah.
So check this out. This is just from my phone.
Yeah, my phone. Yeah, I'm running that same one. Yeah, mine will say 547 or so. Like,
so as you can see, I'm not getting super high speeds here.
Right. Yeah, I get about 500 and something with my phone. Yeah.
Okay. So that's all I'm getting with Wi-Fi. So I'm going to turn my Wi-Fi off and watch the craziness here. Turn the Wi-Fi off. Do another speed test. This is just using 5G. Okay. Watch this shit.
The 5G?
Oh, wait a second. Is it still connected? Where'd it go? Where'd my screen go? It vanished.
That's funny as hell.
Yeah, I don't want to switch to the fiber optic around here just because if it ain't broke, don't fix it kind of thing. You know, like my internet's always been good. You know, like
Jay, I just
it's
on
not
my
coming up.
phone with 5G on my phone without the Wi-Fi. I just got 6.53 megabit download.
Really?
6.5.
damn.
With
you
with upload 1.27 on my phone with
Jago's
5G.
he's hanging off one of the towers right now. You know, he's climbing on one of them.
And people
What the
people
fuck?
always assume that you get great internet. Like I mean, like where I live now, I used to get way better where I was where I was at with my ex, but where I'm at now, yeah, that's like the norm, dude. That's 5G. That's 5G.
Okay, I gotta pause my VPN on my phone, and then we're gonna do this again. So let's get this back up.
That is, yeah. Here where I live right now, if I stay here, yeah, I'll never see those speeds, man. They'll never be that like those speeds here ever,
Well,
ever.
not unless they put a tower closer to you because you're probably not that close to the tower.
Probably. I mean, well, there is one. It ain't like 10 miles away, but I mean, you would think as close as it is, it gets better than that. But
They used to
Well,
have Verizon.
it also depends. Are you in like a wooded area? Because I know you live in a cabin.
I am. Yeah, I am.
And
I
so
am.
the wooded area is also affecting that kind of stuff. You know, it's
They used to
Oh
have a
yeah,
Verizon tower fucking across the
that's
street.
what
in
I'm saying,
the
Paul.
park.
That's what I'm saying. Where I live, I know I'd never like right now. Shoot, I know I'd never get speeds like that because I know everything affects like even being indoors affects it. So
Anyway, it's not connected to my screen anymore. But anyway, I used to be able to get faster speeds through the 5G than I would within my house.
Oh yeah,
That's
I'm
crazy.
sure. Yeah, that 5G is supposed to be like that, right? Like it's supposed to be super fast like that. Like what's the new one? They got the UW or
yeah,
some
you know,
shit,
because
ultra
Jago, I know
wide.
that
Yeah.
I know one of the cabins near you has a sign in front of it that says the Unabomber used to live here, but you know.
Well, that's true. That's true. And the other one, like a little ways down, says Camp Crystal Lake
Yeah.
this way.
Right,
Yeah,
Jesse.
man. I'll never get those speeds, Jay.
Right.
Even if I'd have to move to Charlotte, North Carolina, to even get close to that speed.
See, Jesse,
And I'm
he's
never
right
moving to
by
Charlotte.
a 5G tower. See, they used to have them right across the fucking street in the park across the street. Fucking, they had a great big old tower and shit.
Actually,
I don't know what.
actually, you know, tell
why
you the
they
truth,
took
I think
it,
I might
like-
have a tower at the end of my subdivision. The orchestra
Right,
big
yeah.
tower. Is that a cell tower at the end of my subdivision?
Right,
Yep.
if it's some big tall ass fucking yeah. They used to have.
You know
one
what?
in the park
Well, and the
across
funny thing
street.
is, they don't even have to be really tall because, like the church I used to go to in California, they actually the phone company actually pays the church monthly to lease part of their roof to put a cell booster up there.
Oh yeah, motherfuckers! Hey, Verizon, if you're listening, man, you can use my roof, dude. Like, you can rent out part of my roof here and put a tower up on there. Yeah, there used to be one just right across the street and shit. Yeah, it wasn't like super tall, but it was taller than like the water tower and shit. Like
When I lived in Clayton, North Carolina, with my ex, which was right by Raleigh, like right on like it's like a small town, not small, but like a suburb right outside Raleigh. Even with was it Spectrum now? It was Time Warner Cable back then, but it was Spectrum now. I used to get like two, and I didn't pay for top, but I paid for close to top tier internet, cable internet. I got like 300. I think I paid for 300 down, and I don't remember what the upload was supposed to be, but I never got higher than 50. Never. That's cable internet.
yeah,
And with this internet I got now, which is the cell phone internet through T-Mobile, which isn't bad. I can't complain from where I'm at, you know, because my Jason Voorhees is my neighbor.
right. Yeah, you're lucky to get as good internet as you get out there. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can't complain because sometimes I'll get with this T-Mobile stuff, depends on the time period, whatever. Sometimes I'll get like almost 300 down with T-Mobile
Right.
Wi-Fi home internet, which is crazy. But the upload is like 5 maybe. They're like it's trash. It's always trash. But I can't complain for what I pay for it. $50 a month. Yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah, shit. And it works for what you need. So.
Right, exactly. I don't use it nothing
Well,
but for surfing the internet and playing video games online.
You could complain about it, but they're gonna say, "Dude, you pay $50 a month."
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like, what are you
And it never
really
changes.
complaining about, man? Come on.
And it's locked in at that price for as long as I'm a customer now because I joined it when I did, so it'll always be 50. It could be I could get 1,000 up and 1,000 down in 5 years, but it'll always be $50 because I'll be grandfathered in. So
Sorry, I had to get another
all
beer.
right,
Grandfather.
Pretty good deal.
yeah, they told me that it's like even the skis you join right now, even the speeds get better, it'll always be $50 a month.
Bia.
Like,
Yep, as long as you never change your plan.
Right, as long as I never change, and I won't. $50. I'm not changing. Fuck it. I don't need anything anymore.
Yep.
Yeah.
Everything's unlimited. Everything's unlimited. So, and I can't complain.
Yeah, $50.
Even
shit.
during this storm tonight, like I really haven't had a lot of issue, which is pretty good. And this is just over the air, basically cell phone internet for my house. So.
Yeah, it always works good. So
Mm-hmm.
can't complain. Shit.
No, I mean I would love the speeds that Jay gets, or maybe Tharkus gets, but whatever. It is what it is.
I think if you were to wanted to start like podcasting or producing stuff more, you probably would. But
Oh yeah, but yeah, that ain't happening, Paul. So no. That was a dream way back in the day. Yeah, that dream died real quick when I got burned out on podcasting. So I was like, yeah, no.
Have you guys tried Roller Dome yet?
Yeah, look at.
I haven't.
No, I haven't.
It's a fun game. It reminds you a lot of Jet Set Radio. It's like Jet Set Radio with guns.
I know, I've seen it. Yeah, I remember when it came out for PlayStation. I just was like,
really?
I'm not buying it because it was PlayStation first. Yeah, it was a
I didn't
PlayStation
know.
game first. Yeah, and I was like, that was a game I'd never buy because whatever. And now I know it's on Xbox and Game Pass. I'm like, whatever. I got Mortal Kombat to play. Jesus, and Avatar, and Armored Core, and Dead Space, and
I'm playing Dead
Final
Space 3
Fantasy 16. Final Fantasy 16.
and Atlas Fallen, and and
Atlas
Forspoken,
Fallen.
and Final Fantasy 16. Jesus fucking Christ! Like, I ain't got enough time in the day.
Yeah.
This year's been crazy for games. I agree. It's just too much to play. Absolutely too much.
Oh, don't say that too loud, because then we'll go back to
Well, you're right.
Yeah, don't say that till like we'll go back to like. Do you seriously drought on Xbox? Yeah.
Yeah, we don't want that.
Oh,
anymore.
J-Ball,
You know
Alan
what?
Wake.
I don't think we'll ever have a drought again after all these acquisitions.
I hope not.
Jay, you bought Alan Wake.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't believe you supported digital only. You bastard.
Dude, Alan Wake 2 is amazing.
That's right. They're gonna make all
Yeah.
their decisions because Jay bought a digital only game. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just giving him shit. I know.
They're going down there.
Somebody asked
Going
me
down the
on
list.
Twitter.
Hey, look, we should go physical. Oh no, look, Graphic God bought digital. No, we're good. We're good.
You know my old saying: buy drives, not shelves.
And that's I'm the exact opposite. Buy shelves, not drives.
You know what the image
You're
for
gonna run
Roller
out of
Drum?
house eventually.
You know what the image for Roller Drum always
Build
reminds me of?
a bigger house.
Makes me think of Speed Racer because of the way the helmet looks.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. You're absolutely right, Paul. You're spot on with that because that's what I was trying to think of what it reminded me of, and you just reminded me. Of
No,
what
every
I was thinking.
time I see it, I'm thinking, here he comes.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer.
Speed Racer. Yep.
Go Speed Racer.
Honestly.
Go Speed Racer.
Honestly, I was every time I seen that, I was like, "What does that remind me of?" And you just reminded me what I would think, or like Speed. Yes, definitely. Speed Racer.
Did you see one of the actors that was in that movie passed away the other day?
No. Not the main
Yeah.
actor, I hope.
What, Speed Racer?
He was young.
Yeah. Him and his daughter were in a car accident or something.
No friggin' way.
The same day as one of the other
movie?
big name
Speed Racer?
actors. Yeah, the movie Speed Racer.
Okay.
Young dude passed away.
That movie was visually very impressive, but I didn't care for the movie very much.
No, I think Chim Chim needed more of a role. I'm just saying, you know.
But visually, it was pretty cool. I have to admit.
Yeah, that's 2000. I've never seen that movie.
You've never, it's actually, you should see it once, especially if you're a fan of the old cartoon.
I
you have
was,
to be a fan of
but
the
I
cartoon.
never watched the movie. I never watched the movie. Who was it that passed away? Was it Emil Hirsch?
No. Hang on, I'll look it up.
Christian Oliver? Matthew Fox?
Hang on,
Are you just
jeez.
randomly like naming people?
Yeah.
No, I'm looking at I'm looking at the people that were in the movie. Male character, male guy, or guys that were in the movie. I've never seen it, so I'm just looking at the people that were the guys that were in it.
Christian Oliver.
Oh yeah, okay. I said Christian Oliver. Snake Oiler. Okay, yeah. I don't know if I've ever.
What was his
he in?
role?
I don't know.
What was his role? Snake.
Snake Oiler.
Is he one of the enemy racers?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, he had to be.
Oh, it was a plane accident.
It was a plane wreck.
Don't tell
Yeah,
me. I
plane,
hope
yeah.
it wasn't Air Alaska. Did you hear about that?
No, yeah.
The whole panel flew off. Fucking
Yep, and
crazy.
some kid had his the suction was so quick the kid had his shirt ripped off him. Yeah.
Yeah, and apparently.
Holy shit, okay.
Do you want to hear something funny? Apparently, an iPhone got sucked out, landed. They found it and it worked perfectly. Now Apple's trying to use that as advertising.
Oh, great.
Shit.
No.
They said they actually got really lucky. Nobody was sitting in the seats that were directly adjacent to where the window popped.
Well, just to let you know, it is Air Alaska, and sometimes it's the only way you can get to certain parts of the Yukon.
Yeah.
And there aren't a lot of people that travel there.
I know somebody that used to fly with them, yeah.
But those Boeing models in particular have had a lot of problems recently.
Yeah, apparently they had to recall a bunch of them.
Yep. They basically grounded the entire fleet until they can figure out.
Yeah, in fact, Air Alaska, flies in here to.
So it killed him. It killed him and like a couple of his daughters at the same time. Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it was on the same day as another actor passed away, so he kind of they buried the lead there, kind of thing, you know. Like,
I didn't even see that at all.
Do you guys remember who died the same day as Michael Jackson? What famous actress died the same day?
No, I do remember that happened, but I can't remember who it was.
Farrah Fawcett.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
You know, a lot of people didn't think about
Michael
it.
Jackson's death overshadowed her death. Yeah, Michael Jackson's death. Yep.
Which is kind of crazy because Farrah Fawcett was like every 80s heartthrob or like crush, teen crush, 70s and 80s.
Yep, everybody had that poster at one point or another. Yeah.
Unfortunately, I was more of a Heather Thomas guy.
Really?
I loved Heather Thomas from Fall Guy.
Well, she was
Guys?
she was after
Fuck
Farrah
yeah.
Fawcett though. Yeah.
Farrah Fawcett. She was the one in like the gold bikini with the beads in her hair.
Oh my God, dude!
Right.
Or no,
Charlie's
that's not Goldie
Angels.
Hawn. That's Bo Derek.
Yeah, that was Bo Derek.
Bo Derek. Yes, Bo Derek. Okay, I'm thinking of Bo Derek. Okay.
No, Farrah Fawcett was one of the Charlie's Angels.
Yeah, I know, but I thought that was.
Bikini. It was a bikini pinup. Yes, but it wasn't.
But you know what? If you think about it, what else was Farrah Fawcett in besides Charlie's Angels?
Posters.
Right.
Yeah, posters.
Posters.
She's big into posters.
Yeah.
I can't think of movies.
That's all
she was
that
in.
mattered. That's all. Well, no, she did other stuff, and she was married to Lee Majors for a while.
She was married to the
She
Union
was.
Rangers. Oh yeah, that's right.
That's why in the song, you know, when he sings the unknown stuntman and he mentions Farrah Fawcett, she actually did, even after they were split, she did a part on the Fall Guy.
Oh, I didn't know that either.
Charlie's Angels, The Burning Bed, The $6 Million
Yeah.
Man, Saturn
Yep.
3, Cannonball Run.
You mean to tell me that I can watch an episode of the Fall Guy? Or is it? Did you say it was a Fall Guy or $6 Million Man that she was on?
$6 Million Man.
And she was also on the Fall Guy
So
as well.
I can watch
She-
Farrah Fawcett and Heather Thomas on the same episode.
Yes.
I gotta find that episode.
She was in. I remember this. I actually saw this movie. She was in Extremities in 1986. I remember
Yep.
seeing that movie.
And she was, remember, she was in The Burning Bed, which was a big deal. That basically gave Lifetime their reputation as the Burning Bed Network or the I Hate Men Network. Yeah, you know.
She was in,
Oh wow.
She was in I Dream of Jeannie.
Really?
What? Yeah,
She did a lot of shows, guest appearances.
she
She'd
did.
be
Yeah.
overshadowed by
Yeah.
what's her name? Who played Genie? What was her
Well,
name?
it was Charlie's Angels that basically gave her big.
Oh,
Made her
that's what
famous.
made her stardom, for
Yeah.
sure.
But so before that,
Yeah,
she would have done the bits like Charlie or like I Dream of Jeannie and stuff. So you know.
Yep.
But
Yep.
what was I Dream of Genie's name? What was her name? Linda? No, it was
No, Barbara Eden.
Barbara
I
Eden.
Barbara
I
Eden.
actually met her once. Very nice
Really?
lady. Yes.
I
Yep.
actually
Oh,
I met a
absolutely
Playboy
correct.
bunny
Barbie.
once.
Did you?
Swear to God, her
Nice.
name was Hope Marie Carlton, and I
fun.
met her when I was like 16 years old. I got my photo taken with her at a local store, and yeah, she was there.
Hope Marie Carton.
Hope Marie Carlton.
I'm looking her up right now, Jay.
I've actually been in one of the original Playboy hotels, the one in Wisconsin.
Oh, I thought you were going to
because
say one of the original episodes, our original.
no,
movies.
in Wisconsin where they do GaryCon, they actually host it at the hotel that used to be one of the Playboy properties, and so there's memorabilia and
blondish
stuff.
hair.
Yeah, of course.
Blondish hair, Jay.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
they all had blondish hair. Yeah.
That narrows it down.
well. Back in the 80s, it was blondish with some brown. But, yeah. Did you see her Playboy pictures?
No, I don't. Oh, maybe back then. I don't know. Like this was the '80s, right? So
Yeah,
I
she looks good
probably,
naked.
I probably did.
She looks good naked. She's pretty good naked. Jay's like, holy shit. Yeah, she's cute. She's cute.
And I got my picture taken with her. She put her arm around me, and she didn't kiss me or anything.
Jay had a boner for 6 months after that.
You're right.
Yep. After that, his balls
No,
finally dropped. That's
And
what.
and I actually think she starred in some kind of B movie too.
Well, since I looked her up and saw her naked, let's look at the movies. Hold on.
Let's look at her boobies. Look at her movies.
Yeah. You see. Let's see the movies. Law,
So-
1986. Charles in Charge, 1984. Quantum Leap in 1989, and Baywatch in
Really? She was
1989.
in
Wow.
Quantum Leap.
Yeah.
So
Quantum
Jago,
Leap,
in
1989.
the Renegade DM, I put the poster that most everybody had at one point or another, and the one you're most likely to see on TV, and the one you're most likely to see on TV for the callbacks.
And if
What?
you look at the most popular poster of Heather Thomas, that's the one I had on my wall. She's wearing the pink bikini, and she's holding her bikini out with one thumb, so you can take a sneak peek at her shaved kitty cat.
Yeah.
Or say vagina? Let's just say vagina.
Yeah, there we go. We covered
Or
it all with
just
there,
say
yeah.
pussy. We're grown men here, over 40. It's pussy.
Yeah, this is adult only, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Trust me, I don't call it vagina. I don't call it vajayjay. It's fucking pussy. I'm sorry if that offends you, but you're on the wrong show to not get offended.
Yeah, we are equal opportunity offenders here.
Yeah, if you came here to not be offended,
We're
shit.
sorry, but you
You're-
will be.
Yeah, you're gonna
could've been
get
wrong,
offended,
baby.
There's
yeah.
one guarantee when you come to this show, you will dislike something we say.
Actually, on any podcast I'm on, I can guarantee you I'm going to probably offend you. I'm Jim.
Yeah.
Well, gentlemen,
What difference is demonetized?
we've gone past our time, unfortunately. It is
Yeah,
that
we
time.
have. Damn it.
But we're having fun, right? That's the whole thing. If you're having fun, time
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
yeah.
But I do have to get up for work in the morning, so. But anyway, we want to thank
Yeah, me
everybody
too.
that came and hang out with us. Jesse Derby, back from the dead, Splendiferous. Axel was here.
That he
Yobi
was?
was
He's still
here.
here.
Timmy.
Yep.
Jesus Christ, we had a good. Our Rob.
Cyber Gunter was up
Cyber
in the
Gunter,
house.
man, we had a good crowd tonight. Oh, even Super showed up.
Yep.
And he was apparently he was sending me eggplants to hit me in the face.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's his way of saying he
No, it
wants
was
to
great.
dick slap you.
Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, we appreciate
Yep.
everyone stopping
Good,
by.
good show. Yes, sir. We appreciate all you who stopped by and listened to us talk about randomness really randomly.
That's right. Don't
Yeah.
forget, if you're looking for gamer picks this year, the shop is open. We got a new website and everything. XboxGamerPicks.com. Go hang out. Go buy yourself a new identity for the new year. You will love it.
Oh, I thought it was www.williej.onlyfans.gamerpicks.com.
Don't say that out loud.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're not
Sorry.
off.
His
we're
wife
not off
doesn't
the
know
air
about that
yet.
revenue coming in.
That's right. She may watch the show sometime and say, where's that money going?
That's how you
all
got the
about my
quest
Oculus,
free.
Sorry.
baby.
Yeah.
That's how you got the quest. Shit.
Anyway, thank you guys for
Good
stopping by.
show,
We love
man.
you guys.
Yeah,
We'll see you
yeah.
guys next week. Next week, I think I'm going to play Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs, dude. Yeah.
I'm going to play Watch Dogs 1, and I might try to get the Order 1886 up and running again.
Origin 86 is phenomenal if you've never played it, Jay. It's
I've
a
never
good game.
played it.
It's a good game.
Never played it.
It's a good game, dude. I really enjoyed it back then. It looks phenomenal still to this day, like Rise on the Rome. So, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, fam. Talk to you guys soon. Thanks a lot.
Later.
Talk to you guys soon.
Hey, boys.
Peace out.
See you
Have a
later.
good time.
Later.
Drink some
Later.
beers. Bye-bye.
Be good.
That's funny. Thorkus
Uh-oh.
is always out of here like a fart in the wind, boy.
He's like, yeah, like boom.